Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lev Fer Show. I'm your new host. We're going to do a host unveil.
Wow.
On one of these episodes, but they decided this show was too dangerous for TV. Too dangerous for TV. So now we have to talk like this. The Jews. We have to talk like Rosie O'Donnell now.
Yeah, you're too dangerous. So you bought a highlighter colored balaclava.
Who?
That's what it's called, a balaclava.
That's a Greek pastry.
Is it?
No, it's a baklava.
Baklava. Yeah, you turn the letters around. It's a balaclava, and you look like you just joined the Russian LGBTQ army. Not that they'd have one of those, but you look like
I don't think you know who you're talking to right now. I feel like you're acting like you're talking to the old host of the show.
The only thing I can think about is putting a dick in your mouth hole right now.
Oh my
That
God.
looks disgusting. You look like a gimp.
Oh my God, man. What the fuck?
You look like a
You
gimp.
gotta save that for minute 8.
I'm
I don't.
sorry. That was too late in. I'm sorry.
Nat, can we edit out the thing about the pastries? If people find me wrong about a pastry, I will lose all credibility.
No, keep it in. Keep it in. Clip
Anyways, what should we call this show now?
the new Gimp Variety Hour, the Talking Mouth show.
It like just hit me that, like the concept behind that,
What's the concept?
like the color. Like it
I'm
blew my
white,
mind.
Johnny.
Blew my mind, dude.
What do you mean?
Like that it's green.
Yeah.
You know. It took me like 5 minutes to process.
Can I be honest with you? That's not why I bought it. I bought it because I thought it was funny as I was walking past the Indian guys on St. Mark's.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll get a lice-infested hat.
How
Like
much
you
they
haggle?
charge you?
Yeah, this will be funny on the pod. You can place your bets. And then I kept walking, and as I got to the end of the corner, I was like, God damn it, it's green.
Yeah. You f***ed up.
And I realized but this works too.
Yeah, that's not.
Has anyone ever worn a green shirt on here?
Yeah, famously, Mike Racine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he wore a green shirt on here. It was a great bit, and then it got so popular, he sold out his whole tour.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Yep.
Huge.
Yeah.
So the object of today's show is to try to go as long as I can without talking about comedy. Because if I get into comedy,
Okay.
I mean, I'm telling you, a wave of depression washed over me. I just can't shake it.
Can't do it.
I'm depressed.
Oh, he's depressed.
This is my depression mask.
Oh, Lev is sad. He doesn't want to show his face to the world.
It's like you're talking to a
Poor little sad little Lev.
It's like you're talking to a bulldog.
Come here, buddy. Come here. Come on. You want a treat? You want a goodie, Lev?
If I get talking about the state of affairs, it'll be a long show. That's all I can say. Guess whose spots are down? Guess who's getting less city spots?
Well, if you were keeping track at home, folks, that's 3 minutes and 28 seconds.
We're not getting into it, but I'm just teasing on what's on the other end of my mind right now.
Okay.
What should the penalty be if we do get into comedy talk?
He has to move the mask up only 1 inch at a time.
That'll upset my Muslim husband.
Yeah.
I can't risk that. A man gives a mean beating out.
I didn't know you were married. That's new?
This is
New
new,
person
yeah.
in your life? Wow.
I'm married.
Where'd you meet?
What did I meet?
Yeah, where
He has a
and
name.
when?
He has a name. We met at The Rock.
You met at The Rock? Okay.
I don't have to get into this with you.
I'm
you know?
sorry. I'm
That's
just
personal shit.
trying to be
I can hear him
inquisitive.
beating me right now for answering another man's question.
Do a quick impression of what it sounds like for your Muslim husband to beat you.
Oh.
Make sure you look right at the camera, too. Get in there.
You know what the thing is, though? If like a woman had my body and she was getting beat, you wouldn't even feel bad for her.
I would
You'd be
feel
like, she's fine.
It depends on if it's a skinny 5'0" guy doing it. Then I'd be
Yeah.
like, come on, fucking fight back.
Oh, dude, I'd go in and save her, man. Be a dream situation for me, dude.
A woman getting beat.
Yeah.
That's
How
your
many
dream.
hits would you wait before you analyze and went into save her?
Maybe like 2 or 3. I'd wait a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you gotta.
Make it more intense.
You always think that you jump in a scenario like that, but when you really see it happening,
Oh yeah, no. I don't have health insurance.
I mean,
to
when
be
you look
like-
at that mirror and you catch yourself beating someone.
yeah,
You,
you're like,
are you admitting to this right now?
What?
You've seen it?
I've seen, I've seen like, we're in New York. You see people get fucking on the train, get handsy and shit.
You just see some dude throwing hands at it. You saw that happen?
Yeah. And you know me, I love boxing, so I was like, it's all about the footwork, champ.
yeah, you were more breaking it down than anything. Like he's really leaving an open window on that left side.
What else are you supposed to do? I mean, literally, and here's the thing. People are always like, oh, I jump in and save the whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, if you see a huge guy who looks like he'll stab you in real life hitting somebody, at the end of when he's done, you're just going to be holding up a number 9 with the fucking a scorecard.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
it.
It's a bunch of jujitsu bros thinking that they've never done anything outside of practice, and they're like, dude, I would have that guy in a non-bonus. It's like he would punch you in the face.
I have.
He'd be laying on
I
your
have
back.
that same delusional thought of like I would be a hero, and then like literally, I think afterwards I would come in a ref's shirt and hold his hand.
Oh
up.
yeah.
If it was a fatty dude, I would go in immediately.
A fat guy.
Yeah. No, a fat woman. Like if I saw a woman taking haymakers, I'm going in, dude.
to what? To add on?
Yeah.
What'd she do again?
Hey, talk me through this fantasy. So for you, like you think you need a dating app where women are getting hit on a street near you for you to jump in.
I just feel like that'd be the perfect love story, dude. You save a fatty from taking haymakers, you know? I don't know what I would do.
How'd you
but-
guys meet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at the wedding. How did you guys meet? I mean, it must be such a good story.
So I just pulled my pants down and screamed some stuff and saved her, dude.
That's how you open the fight. Is you see somebody fighting, the first thing you do is reach for the button on your pants. I'll be there in a second. Button flies, dude.
This fucking zipper always gets stuck.
Well, people always say that though. They're like, if I ever got in a fight, I would just pull my pants down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would suck if you got knocked out.
But now you're in a fight with your own sexuality too. You're in 2 fights. Yeah, if you get knocked out with your jeans around your ankles. I have a buddy, so we played Baldur's Gate 3. It has overtaken my life.
Yeah.
And which reminds me of a topic. But when it's Dungeons and Dragons basically, but on a great version in a video game. But you're with your friends co-oping, and you're like fighting with your friends at the same time. Like I'm like, open your fucking backpack! Like I need to get the like we're screaming at each other about. And anytime we get into an argument, he takes all of his armor and his underwear off, and he just gets completely naked. And I'm like, why are you naked? He's like, I realize his strategy is it's hard to argue with a naked guy.
Yeah, that's
Like, it makes you want to stop the argument right
it's an
away.
effective strategy. Yeah,
That's got to work in real life.
very few people will want to fight a naked guy. Yeah, because even if you win, it's like, yeah, you beat up the guy. He's got no fucking pants on.
The other thing is, people take off their clothes to fight because it's less to grip.
You do see that, yeah. That's when I know I'm in a fight I'm not going to win, is if the first thing he does is take his shirt off. And then I take my pants off. And I'm like, 69, or what are we doing here?
You think it's the idea of being naked though, or you think it's like the gay part?
It's a little bit of both. He's like, if a guy's going to hit me, I want it to be skin to skin.
Yeah, I mean, if a dude's naked, that's one thing, but once he starts saying gay stuff,
Yeah.
you know,
He hits you. He's like, do you like that?
yeah, he's like, let's jerk each other off, dude. See who comes first.
We're in different kind of fights, I guess.
Yeah,
Getting less spots.
Getting stop.
It's flaring up. Dude, my complaints about comedy are like herpes. Like, they just flare
Yeah,
up
you're
in the
just
middle.
like, geez, you take his Blistex.
Oh, baby. Let's really quickly, let's introduce the show. I'm the new host of this. You can watch us on gasdigital.com early. We are live right now. We've got the chat pulled up. You're probably wondering what this background is. We're on a network, folks. It's called The Gas Station.
Oh, I see what we're doing here.
We're here at a gas station, folks.
Are there any pumps?
Welcome to the gas station. There's pumps, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're there.
We got penis pumps. We got
Penis bumps.
Let me tell you, the price of gas these days. We just sit around here, drink our coffee. We drink black coffee for 98 cents a cup. That's what we do.
I need this to kick in because I'm dragging ass right now. I'm fucking so tired.
Dude, these
You're also-
these bubbly things are the shit, dude.
You're also
Those are great.
visibly sweating underneath that ski
Shut the
mask.
f- up, dude.
It's not that it's used. It's a little warm in here, and you're wearing
can't
a
believe you
full-on ski mask.
You said you want to f my mouth hole.
I didn't say I wanted to. I said putting a dick in there. I didn't say it was mine. I just it's a dick-shaped hole. I mean, what are we doing here?
Every hole is dick shaped.
Fair enough. It's a fair point. But I mean, that's a gimp mask. You don't get a highlighter colored balaclava. But you're Russian. You should know that.
They
It's a
actually wear
Russian
those
thing.
in pornos. They wear those masks?
Yeah.
Like Nacho Libre, dude?
They wear those when they shoot up gay clubs. That's what they do. No one sees it coming.
I think I've seen those at a few gangbangs. Dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
This is what I wear to I wear these and some Timberlands. I put the Timbs up on the couch with the white sock.
High socks.
Yeah, white high sock with some fresh Timmies.
The Nike socks.
And
dude.
then I fucking pound. I'm like,
You make those noises?
shit like that.
Yeah, that's good, dude.
I got some pussy yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, my girlfriend's away.
Oh, nice, man. Good for you.
She'll never know.
Yeah, she'll know. No, it's not Lev talking.
No, of course not.
It's whoever the new host of
We
the
need
show
a name
is.
for this character. Gas chat. What is the name of this guy?
You should be doing an accent. You can't just be...
I am.
Oh,
I'm doing an 11 impression.
this is him doing 11. Okay.
I'm actually an Indian guy, you see.
Oh, you see.
So, well, I'll preface with this. I stopped watching porn. And Johnny collapses out of his chair.
Have a fucking heart attack.
I stopped watching porn for like a full month, maybe
Okay.
more.
Conscious choice.
I was unconscious the whole time.
Okay. Just blacked out, fucking full of cum. Just rage induced.
No, I stopped watching porn and thinking like,
Full of...
what's that? Oh, there's an audio loop. And thinking like, hey, this is probably going to be good for me. You know, maybe I'll find God or whatever. This might be a whole thing. And
that was your big religious journey.
That's your reason behind it.
In some countries, like climb to the top of a mountain, you're like, I'll stop looking at naked dudes, fucking ladies.
that's not what I search. I don't search naked dudes, fucking ladies.
All right. Well, what are your searches? What was your first search back? I should say.
Bottomless dude after a fight. I'll tell you what my first search was. It was well, first I thought, hey, you know what? Let's see what the benefits are of this no porn thing. I did about a month. I got to tell you, nearly none.
No.
Nearly none. Like here's the one main benefit I found. I've stopped like compulsion jerking out of boredom of just
Okay.
like, you know, that you're sitting around at home, you get that first dopamine flare of like, show me porn. Like your brain calls for that,
Yeah.
and then you just do it, and now you're just jerking off for no reason. So
Right.
I'm trying to only jerk off when my body actually wants to jerk off, you know, which is about once every 6 months.
That's every 6 months.
Can
What is
I
the
weigh in
trigger?
from the chat really quick?
Please.
Crackpot Whisper says Bollock Leva.
Balaclava.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
You're smart.
I was passed over. Balaclava is not bad. I think it needs to be a little more rappery.
Most of them have something to do with screen face or green screen mask or gas ghost.
I'm
Ooh,
worried.
gas ghost. I like.
Look like the Ghostface Gorilla.
Yeah, you look like something.
I'm worried that people won't know who I really am under this mask.
Yeah, that would be a big.
I mean, that'd be
concern.
sick, dude.
Like Batman.
Yeah, that
Yeah, you gotta have a secret identity.
if you just started fighting crime in that outfit, dude, no one would want your help. What's happening? No, we're good actually.
What's going on?
I have a,
You have a crumpled food bag.
do you guys have any like 20? This Uber to get here was expensive as well.
Like a lesbian Hannah Montana, dude. That'd be sick.
Yeah, dude.
What is what's triggering your your spanking though, dude?
So, the reason I relapsed was all of a sudden I got like a big addiction flare that flared back up. That was like my body really wanted to watch porn this day, and all of a sudden I was like, you know what? There's been no benefits to this. Fuck this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch some porn. Looked up teen big tits.
Teen big tits.
That's what they used to call me in school.
I was gonna say, you just any other searches.
Looking
that are
for my
what
old
bullies
videos.
Said.
Teen big natties, baby. It
Yeah.
doesn't get better.
No,
It doesn't get it.
you like the teen stuff. Is good.
John, weigh in here.
What'd you find, dude?
You'll never believe it.
You're telling me there's a surplus of that type of content out there?
There's mountains of this shit. There's huge, giant bosoms of teen porn out there.
Do you think if you are a teen with big tits, you feel pressure to get involved in the industry in some, especially if you live in some parts of the country? You know? Like if you're an LA girl with big tits, but a little bit of a fucked up face, and you're a teen, you're like, now's the time.
I think that women that have really nice. Here's the thing: a lot of women I know that have big, amazing tits, like the good tits, they're actually self-conscious. Like, they're too big. Oh, my big tits are too big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They can't even enjoy their huge God-given tits.
Have you seen them like up close, or are you just saying like?
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, like huge tits I've seen naked. They're like, my tits
Oh,
are so big and stupid.
Yeah.
I hate how big and stupid my tits. Women are insecure about everything.
Yeah.
Everything. It's crazy. It's the two good things about you.
That's crazy though. You've seen big tits that are presentable, dude.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
That's a gift, man.
I've seen size-wise, I've seen 2 racks that were just like unbelievable. Like G cups on a skinny frame that stayed in position.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Unsize-wise, there was this one lady who I hooked up with who had a rack that was so nice. Victoria's Secret used to pay her to try on their bras because her tits were so symmetrical.
Wow.
They weren't like huge, but they were just like a perfect C.
I hooked up with a chick once. I don't think they had a bra size 4, dude. Like her tits were like popping out of her bra, which was like the max. She was maxing out, dude.
She used to buy drapes at fucking Bed Bath and Beyond.
That was the night.
Tied my
where,
jeans together.
That was a time where I went home with her, and I told my boys I was like going home with this chick.
Yeah. They're like the tit monster.
They were just like, dude, nah, man, like you can't do that. She wasn't good looking, but
How were the tits though?
huge, dude.
But like, what? Paint me a picture, John. You're an artist.
Just too big to paint a picture, dude. They wouldn't fit in
abstract.
frame, dude. They wouldn't fit in frame.
But were they? This is the one problem with the big ones. They're known to droop.
Yeah.
They look like Bill Cosby's eye after a while.
They do. They start running away a little bit.
Yeah, we're talking beanbags, dude.
Yeah. Looking south.
Yeah.
Big J had the best line about like when tits get saggy. He's like, her tit looked like if you put soup in a tube sock.
Oh my god.
That is a picture.
Isn't that awful though? Have you ever seen though? I mean, like you're excited to see a gal's tits, bra comes off, and you get the tube sock action.
Some udders, man. That's gonna be so sad though for that chick.
It's utterly disturbing.
Yeah, but for her, dude, imagine having a pair of udders.
Yeah. Living with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think if my tits were like that, I would spend money. I would try to raise money to get them raised. You know what I
Just
mean?
fill them up with mayonnaise, dude.
Is
That
that-
is the newer stuff they're using. That was actually how Miracle Whip was founded.
It didn't help me.
No, in, not on. You can't just.
My body's become one huge tit.
What do they film with? What, silicone now? Fake titties.
Dude, I saw a video online where they were. It was like a plastic surgeon's office, and they were bragging about how hard it was for them to break the tit implants, and they were just like smashing it with a hammer, throwing it off the roof. Wow! Like, so because I guess
It's like
that
an
used to be a
OtterBox.
problem, is they would pop in there, and then you can get infections, and you close the car door on the thing. You're not used to the clearance.
No, it's true. That's why women who get those butt lifts.
Yeah.
You know, they always fly back on the plane like facing the other way. Like they can't sit on their keisters for a while because they might explode when they go to space. That's why all these women are getting these BBLs, because Elon Musk is saying we have to go to Mars, and these women want an emergency eject button.
Yeah, they use the boosters from SpaceX. That's actually what they're returning them to Earth for, is to put them in women's asses.
Rockets have BBLs under them.
That'd be crazy if you survived like a shooting from that, dude. Just a bunch of mayonnaise comes out.
You use it like a riot shield. You're in a supermarket, a shooter starts coming, and you just grab somebody, lead them over, start walking.
It would diffuse a white shooter as a ton of mayonnaise.
You're like, holy
Dude,
shit.
That'd be a good porno idea too, dude.
John, I feel like you
Would be
a shooting.
mayo coming out of a busted ass implant. Now that's an intro. We've all seen the pizza guy.
So there's a shooting at this gay nightclub, right? Guys in a ski mask. Next thing you know, mayo's flying everywhere.
0 casualties and a lot of fun.
It's like that girl Griselda. You been watching that?
I haven't seen
She's
it
got
yet,
some
no.
cannons, dude.
Does she?
That's all I'm thinking about the whole show.
Couldn't you you could make a porno about a school shooting, like called School Shooters, but it'd be guys jizzing on girls' faces.
Well, maybe the teacher's the one that stops the shooters. Like the kids come in with the guns, and the hot teacher's like, "Oh no, just take me, not the students."
But you know, if we wanted to
Music starts.
It's like How to Save a Life by The Fray.
Yeah, exactly.
where did I go wrong? This mayo out of my ass.
It's crazy because everyone would watch that too.
Yeah, dude,
you know?
that's a hit.
Well, if we wanted to paint a message like that, we should be arming teachers. I think what should happen is the horny teen who comes in ready to shoot up chicks with his cock,
Right.
the male teacher should instead pull out his cock and be like, "Oh, really? Because I'm fucking armed too."
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
And then they have a shootout.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
That's
That would be fucking sick.
that would
Would that be gay porn though, or would that,
that
just
would be the gayest porn I've ever seen.
It wouldn't be gay. It'd be very straight and competitive. Little competition,
dude.
you know.
Yeah, they do have to start spicing it up though with the porn acting.
What are you spicing it up?
I gotta send a few emails, man.
Or the other ones didn't get a response.
It's always the same thing, dude. You know.
Yeah, it would be nice if some real cinematographers started getting some directors with some goddamn work behind them.
I'm trying to see some explosions.
Yeah,
dude. Trying to see a budget.
I want sick one takes. You know, like that World War I movie. I want that, but for a whole porn.
There's
porno-
no takes,
Dude, it
yeah.
never cut once.
There's no cuts.
Well, you can watch the behind the scenes stuff.
Is
where,
that?
where they just have like an orgy going on, and a few guys are just walking around with cameras the whole time.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it like a day in the life?
What's up, guys? Follow me around today as I get pounded in the ass on 4 different sides.
No, that's a gay in the life.
It's a gay in the life.
That'd be a good vlog series. Anybody called that? Johnny, you should call your podcast that.
There's
Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
somebody who's made that. If you look it up, I can't imagine that. The gays are too creative to overlook.
Day
something
2, I got AIDS.
You ever watched the gay porn?
Like that. I've like tuned in to be like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like what?
I watched Brokeback Mountain.
Did you?
Yeah,
a
Recently?
like the whole thing. It
Yeah.
was like a few days ago. Yeah,
Oh, like super recently on a plane.
I just wanted to see the hype, dude.
And how was it?
It wasn't bad, dude. It was actually a good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the gay scene's a little, you know, you can
Erotic.
try jerking off to it, but you know,
The Try Not to Buzz Challenge. Brokeback Mountain.
I mean, dude, they are good actors. Jake Gyllenhaal, dude, he crushes it, man.
He even said his name like the formal fucking Swedish way that it's supposed to be.
Really?
Yeah, everybody calls him Gyllenhaal,
Yeah.
but he's
Oh, shit.
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah,
Shit, I didn't know
this girl I used to
Sick,
see.
dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Apparently, he's kind of a dick.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, this girl I used to see saw like she was in like a lobby of her building, and he was in there, and these like 3 like moms were in the corner like showing each other pictures of their fucking dogs or whatever on their phones.
Yeah.
And he walked up to them and was like, "Hey, could you not take pictures of me for the love of God?" And then like walked off. But they're like,
Wow.
who the fuck is that guy?
That's funny.
Yeah.
You must kind of always be on edge like that once you get to that level of fame where like you're just looking for it. Like you just sit in an airport or a hotel and you're just like, these fucking assholes are taking pictures of me.
Especially
But in your head,
the Flash, dude. The Flash is gonna drive you crazy.
oh yeah.
You just took a shit and you
I
go
don't-
outside and just fucking.
Just guys flashing me. I mean, welcome to my life. I can't do a fucking podcast without 12 cameras on me.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I saw TMZ outside, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Good thing you brought the balaclava.
Yeah, they'll never know.
They'll never know. dude.
They'll never know. Whose song is that? Another Freight too? I'll never know everything.
I don't know.
It'd be the
I don't know
funniest.
who's that song.
I've been listening to a lot of that stuff lately. The
Johnny,
Friends.
you look like you're always in a brain freeze.
Yeah, I am. For the most
Just
part, yeah.
fighting.
Fight my demons, dude.
So I was looking at some teen big natties. I mean, God, they're the best.
They are.
They're the
Is this
best.
the same thing, same site, or is it out in public?
Yeah, it was a construction site. I went to, where did I go? I went to X Videos and I went to Pornhub's just not what it used to be.
That's corporatized now. You know, publicly traded company.
Big O.
You got to go on the Soviet Union sites, dude.
Really?
You gotta get a different keyboard for that shit, dude.
Tell me about this.
I mean, you're gonna blow up a few tectonic plates, but like,
Well, every time you use a Russian porn site, a Ukrainian dies.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah. They make another artillery show with that money, dude. It's all hands on deck over there.
back in
Hands
the,
on dick over here. Come on, folks.
did you ever share a Brazzers membership back in the day?
No,
No.
I did not.
Oh, we used to do that with the boys. We would all pitch in and just get our own membership. Really? So it would be like 30 of us on the same time.
That was the
dude.
original sharing a Netflix password. was for
But
fucking
would it show
Brazzers.
you like the history of the videos you've watched?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, that'd be
was-
interesting.
There was only so many. Like,
That'd be a great way to find out your boy's gay.
Well, Brazzers it's all fake tits. You can't find a real pair of tits on Brazzers to save your life. That's like the corporate one. That's like the
yeah.
big money.
They take a lot. They take their time.
Yeah, they do productions. They do like Big Brother, like Survivor, the show. But
Well, I
with
think I read an interview. I think it might have been on. I saw like a clip from SDR show or something, and they were interviewing like a porn director, and he was like, "That's the thing. These guys were so innovative, man. Like they decided what they wanted their company to be was what if we took huge tits and huge cocks and put them together, and it shook the porn world.
Ain't nobody done that.
It's just like, what were you thinking to do before then? That's crazy. That's the only thing people want to see in fucking in porn.
An all-star team of pornographers. God damn it. You're an innovator. 24 hours a day.
Yeah, so I was watching. What are your porn searches? What are your faves?
I don't know. Big tits, teen, whatever you like.
I just said mine in reverse. Johnny's like Union Soviet.
Yeah, yeah.
I just have in Soviet Union.
Russians suffering.
I love Russian chick. The Russian porn chicks are phenomenal.
Yeah,
They're great.
They have those?
Dude, they have some of the best.
Really?
Yeah, look up this girl. Her name's like Angelica or something.
yeah. You can't even tell sometimes. Like it looks like a real quality American production. Then you like hear them break heads. They're like, "Oh wow, yes, that's so good." Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I love
Just frowning all the time. Yes, I'm going to be fucking you now. Let me get your big red pussy in me.
Yeah, that's the difference between Russian and American porn. In American porn, the dude's having a great time. In Russian porn, no one's having
No,
fun.
everyone's just bald and getting through it.
Yeah, everyone's just getting through it in a Russian porno, which is kind of the charm. You know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I forgot what I was watching. It was like a lot of passion, but
Passion of the Christ.
yeah. What was it? It was like sauna porn.
Yeah, yeah. Was it a black chick and a white chick and a dude?
No, it was just two couples,
Okay.
and they were just teeing off on each other. Like,
Fighting? Is this another fighting thing?
Yeah. That was,
no, it wasn't a good watch, man. It was, but I was upset after I saw it, dude.
they do have that.
They went
though.
to like a local bathhouse, like sauna, and they just like exchanged couples.
That's cool.
So it'd be like if you and your boy went, you know, with
Two other boys.
4 guys showed up.
That's how a sauna would realistically go.
Yeah,
12 naked
like-
guys.
A bunch of feeling around in the fog. What is that?
have you ever been in a steam room, dude? Oh my god,
dude.
you can't see shit.
Can't see anything. Well, I guess something's happening. You're probably happy with it.
Yeah, you can't see
Starts
that.
clearing out. You're like, hit the button again. Let's get this fucking water on those coals.
We should probably intro our guests.
Yeah.
We have the great Drew Dunn in the building.
What's up? How are you? Good to see you.
All over the road on tour. Follow Drew Dunn. He's legitimately one of the best comics working today.
Thanks, dude.
There's not many.
Yeah, there's... don't go there yet. Hold off.
No, Drew is fantastic. So go and see Drew Dunn. He's really great. We also have John Sikie in the building.
You're the only one who actually says my full name, dude.
That's right. I
Appreciate
have
that,
it
dude.
tattooed on my back.
My brother in Christ, dude.
You of the Johnny Salami podcast, friend show of the show.
Wow.
We endorse it.
Praise God, dude.
So fucking.
Can we actually all just do a quick prayer? Why don't you lead us? Just whatever you would do.
Do you pray, John?
Pull up the sauna porn. I'll do it, dude.
Let me bless this porno real quick.
Fog starts coming out of the walls.
It's not fog, it's fag.
Oh,
A couple of fags in the fog.
That's what it is in the Boston accent. There's a big sign on one of the Boston highways that just says fog area. He's fucking fag area. He's fucking fags all over here. Let me tell you.
You think that's gay though? To go in a
Steamer?
steam room with a bunch of dudes?
No, I mean if you make it gay, it can't be.
Yeah, it is, and it is one of the easiest places to make it. Like,
to turn gay.
If your foot slips, it's gay all of a sudden. You know what I mean?
My tongue slipped.
Oh no! How am I under here?
Yeah. I love steam rooms. I love saunas too.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
great.
You hitting it hard, like on the reg?
No, there's no gym near me that's not $300 a month that has a sauna or a steam room, which
Yeah.
fucking blows.
I can't even imagine going to like. I saw a YouTube video of that gym, Chelsea Piers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! It's like $300 a month, but they'll like jerk you off while you're bench pressing, dude. Like,
Honestly,
Wow, a new PR. That was really good.
I mean, I'd pay for that.
yeah.
That sounds like a gym I'd join. Can you imagine every time they say, "What brought you in?" You're like, "Oh, I'm just trying to."
Yeah, just trying to lose a little weight right now. Just a little bit of weight right now.
You're maxing out. They're like, listen, he's gonna jerk you off.
I think we're about 5 years away from that. From Huberman being like, if you actually jerk off while you lift, you will release that testosterone.
That's what a lot of the studies are saying. That's what a lot of the breaking edge stuff right now is that testosterone is based strictly off of how much cum is in your body. So right when you finish that workout, you want to finish as well.
Like asphyxiation while you're doing like calf raises.
Yeah. And breathe, and you're not going to breathe for a while, and you're not breathing.
Speaking of asphyxiation, I mean, when I'm at the gym, my ass is asphyxiated on these hooves. You know what I mean? I'm asphyxiated on a few asses in there. Come on, folks. I mean, like, I realize I will change, and this is ski mask Lev talking.
This isn't real.
So hard to hear you say that with a mascot.
This is you working as a janitor for the day with the ski mask on in the gym.
That's how I lift.
Just holding a mop.
The mop thing keeps hitting my hard dick.
Flapping it back and forth. Yeah.
It's all everybody. The gas chat is nothing but women pulling their tits out. It's
Wow.
not too shit.
That's believable. That's 100% believable.
I would show you right now, but I don't trust that they'll edit this out.
Okay.
So
Oh, there's so many chicks who do that.
it's I mean, it's not like women showing their tits. It's guys showing videos.
Oh,
of
I
women.
see. Yeah, that's what
okay.
now I 100% believe that. I'm back on board.
I'm not saying this show is so good that women are just like, holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, no, that's not
Holy shit, that rape riff?
Oh, that was great.
That was good stuff. Let's do plugs really quickly. Man, we haven't even done the intro of the show. We're at fucking half an hour. We hope you're enjoying the pod. Karen Fian's asshole with a picture of me edited into it.
People are getting clever these days.
LevFerComedy.com. Can we pull up my dates, Nat, if you don't mind? We have a few dates I'd love for you guys to know about. This one's not up yet, but February 22nd, the next Lev Fer and Friends is at the Stand, 10 o'clock. It's going to be a lot of fun, really great lineup. The last lineup had Dan Soder, Mark Norman, Colin Turrell, Maddie Weiner, and Jordan Fisher. It was really a barn burner. This February 8th, in like a week, I will be at the Port in Baltimore. So if you're in Baltimore, please pull up. If you're in Tampa, please grab your tickets. I will be there March 21st at Side Splitters, and in Boston the week after on March 28th at Laugh Boston. Really excited to play both of those shows.
Great clubs.
And then we got Phoenix, San Diego, Plano, Edmonton, Vancouver, and Winnipeg coming up. All at LevFerComedy.com. Come check them out. Get your tickets. We love you. And also just hit a like, drop a comment on this. The last episode blew the fuck up. You guys did amazing on that episode. I really appreciate you guys supporting the show and doing what you're doing. One thing, if you don't mind, if you're watching the show, if you're listening to it, take a screenshot, post this to your Instagram story, tag us in it. Let's help spread the word, get more folks watching the show. And that's kind of it, man. Sorry for all the plugs. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. Drew, what you got coming up?
I'm all over the road, so DrewDunnComedy.com.
What are you, a Chinese driver?
Yeah, I am. I'm not using my blinker and I ruse all over the road. Really. I'm in Vancouver. I'm in Detroit. New videos all the time on my socials. DrewDunnComedy at DrewDunnComedy on everything.
Vancouver, folks. You guys always are so great about coming out and showing love. I'm telling you, do not miss Drew Dunn. He's a fantastic stand-up comedian. Fantastic. Fantastico.
He's very good.
Johnny, what's up, dude?
It's the Johnny Salami podcast, man.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I have.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'm getting, I'm trying to get more comfortable with silence.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It's nice.
It is.
Some people panic. It's kind of funny.
Some people picnic.
Yeah.
Not so funny. But serene.
Not a lot of humor in that. Ants. It's really the only humor you can pull out of a picnic.
So, as I was watching this porn, right?
Right.
I was excited. I was like really like amped up in my chest. I was hard as a rock.
And this is that first porn back from the month.
First porn back. I was like, holy.
This is a teen tits one.
Teen tits, folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge shape, some nice.
Wonderful.
Okay. Great.
Then I go to ejaculate.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the toilet.
And you just you just crouch over the toilet like and just come into it like you're
hover.
pissing.
Yeah.
You just
ejaculate.
crouch down and aim.
Right before I get there, I get up. I like compress my fat gut and dick together and get up to go to the
man.
toilet.
You go from seated to like, all right, let's get over there and blow the load.
I go from laying to standing.
Do you grab a drink on your way to the toilet as well out of habit?
Send some emails.
Just get a Diet Coke. Do a quick post.
No, I'll put my phone on the sink and then I'll bust those last few strokes out, ejaculate, and all into the toilet.
Wait, you're jerking off while you shit?
No. I'm just standing.
Yeah, you know, you stand up, you turn around, don't wipe yet.
You jizz and then you clean the wall behind you.
It's a simple process.
No, then you bus all over,
Right.
and it just goes to the toilet. There's no cleanup.
Wow.
Yeah, because
It's impressive, man.
here's the thing I hate about ejaculating without into a paper towel or into your mom's hair or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Is your dick stays sticky.
Mm.
You know what I mean? You're walking around with sticky dick.
Yeah.
Sticky Dick Cheney.
You could set up like a little landing strip with the toilet paper. That's all.
I hate when she's got a landing
Some people
strip.
do it with a sock.
No, not with the lady. Like if you're by, instead of having to crouch over the toilet like white trash, you can just set up a little. That's
not white trash. That's how a businessman comes. That's what Jay-Z meant. When I'm not a businessman. I'm just jizzing, man. Let me handle my business, man.
Okay. Have you always done it that way?
Ever since my father left.
Okay, yeah,
Some people do it with a sock, dude.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's.
Oh my
crazy.
God, I'm wearing my
That's
cum sock.
That's such a waste of socks, dude. You gotta have one sock and fill it up and throw it out. That's the only way that
Well, just
works.
the idea of aiming, dude, is just like insane.
Yeah,
I hate jizzing. No, you're supposed to put the sock over your dick like it's a Baghdad hostage. And you're supposed to jizz
like it's
into
you
the
right now.
sock. Yeah.
You're at the tip of a dick.
You're not
right
supposed
now.
to. What do you think? You're supposed to shoot into a sock that's far away?
One of my boys told me that's what he does. He's aiming and firing.
He holds it open. Dude,
That's awful. That's upsetting.
yeah, that's not good.
What
It
is
could-
his success rate? That's crazy.
I don't know. I gotta ask him.
It's got to be pretty low, dude.
Call
That's
him
like
now.
Yeah, I'll text him.
that's got to be like a batting average in baseball. Like he's
Yeah.
below 30%.
When he told me, I was like, "That's insane, dude."
Yeah, I mean, the problem is if you're jizzing into a sock, the feeling of the sock
Yeah.
against your dick just does not feel good. It's like
Yeah.
your dick's hypersensitive to
So
that.
I'd rather do something crazier. Well, even if you fuck a banana, that's not even as crazy as using it. I'd rather do that than a sock.
Put a banana in your ass.
Yeah. At least then, you get a banana in your ass, you get a snack after. Sock, just a sock full of
It's not gay at all, dude.
no fiber, no potassium.
What the fuck a banana right there?
It's not gay at all, dude.
This whole time Johnny's been eating fruits with the wrong hole.
Dude, I do not like
An
apples.
apple a day.
I don't know how people eat that many apples.
It's Johnny Appleseed.
Whole trash is just banana peels.
Oh, dude.
Oh, buddy.
Have you ever done that? You come into a banana peel? You did that?
I think I did that when I was a kid.
I don't remember ever trying anything with fruit or veggies.
I mean, dude, in 3 years, I'm probably gonna get caught
Eating wise
banging
with
a
chips.
chicken, dude.
Wait, what?
I thought about fucking like a rotisserie chicken once.
Dude, if you look at them, though, they are kind of asking for it.
Yeah.
If you do it, don't get one with like a bunch of seasonings and stuff. Like you don't want the salt and pepper. Trust me, the pepper's no good.
He's about to add the 12th herb and spice.
Yeah, he's like, Cajun was a bad idea.
It's like on Thanksgiving too.
John fucked the Thanksgiving turkey.
Yeah, that's more reasonable premise than the apple pie from American Pie. Like if he's
Yeah.
fucking the turkey, I can see that.
I mean,
Dude, they are asking for it though. Am I wrong?
No, I mean, they're literally like,
Yeah. They got that glaze to them, dude.
the glaze. That's what gets you. Like that little reflection's got my fucking dick out.
I'm not going to attack the guy for what he wants. What am I going to, Vince McMahon him?
You little whore, you're all tied up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, knock it till you try it.
Hey, I'm agreeing with you here, pal. You got my interest piqued.
You guys see me in the fucking news.
He's a chicken fucker.
Seen at local Costco.
You guys wouldn't be surprised, dude. You saw me fuck a rotisserie chicken at like a fucking
No.
Stop and Shop.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't even be something I spread.
Yeah.
I would just be like, that's.
They'd be like, I'm gonna tune into the pod this week. Make sure I want to hear the details on this one.
I mean, that honestly, I wouldn't be like, John did that. I would just be like, yeah.
I think that was his picture for a long time on Instagram. That was his profile.
Man.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chickadee China.
I always wonder what the laundromat thinks about me, dude, because I'm always like jerking off on my shirts. And then
While you wait for the laundry.
You just bring a pile of clean shirts. Like they said, 45 minutes to dry. It's gonna be a while.
trying to get that bonus load.
Oh, come on, folks. Come on, this isn't.
Oh,
my soundboard.
but you do like a laundry service, like you just drop it off, they clean it.
I
and
was
fold it
doing
for
it,
you
dude,
kinda
but
thing?
now that I'm starting to budget now, dude.
Oh yeah,
You know
that shit's
what's-
expensive. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what sound John hears after he comes?
He just looks right at the camera.
The soundboard's back, folks.
It's back.
New
Alive
host,
and
new
kicking.
soundboard. So, there I was, standing over my toilet, busting a fat load. I gotta say, I finally, I jizzed so hard, first day back into porn, that I understood the expression "shooting ropes." Finally,
Oh really?
I
You never-
finally, because I always thought that was a fucking retarded expression.
Yeah, you're like, well, no, we dribble dots. We don't shoot.
Yeah, we.
Shooting hot ropes.
My cum is like, you know, in like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where they put like a bucket under the rainwater and it's just a slow. My cum's like Chinese water torture.
Okay.
It's like a drop every 30 seconds. It's a bummer. So, but I was shooting. I mean, Jesus Christ, talk about waking the cat up.
Yeah.
So there I was, cum all over my face and feeling satisfied. And then all of a sudden, that crinkle of post-porn shame was there. And I was like, oh, this is one of the downsides.
Yeah.
So, and then I haven't really watched porn since. It's been like a week. Had some sex with my lady friend.
Right. Great.
Well, yeah, because you're like having sex when you're not jerking off, so it's almost like
It's like
You're not-
intermittent fasting for him. He's just cheating on his diet basically by jerking it off.
Yeah.
He's supposed if he's saving his loads for his lady.
I'm not. No, I'll
No,
tell you,
I
I
can
just
tell.
have an insanely low sex drive right now.
Okay.
I'm so depressed about my life
Oh really?
damn, dude.
that I think it's that. I think it's tired. I think I'm also in a calorie deficit most days. I just have no energy, man. I
Yeah.
come home, I'm exhausted.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you gonna burp, John?
You heard that?
I saw it.
Fuck, man. I'm trying to hide it, dude.
Those bubbly waters will fucking
Yeah.
sneak up on you.
Can I get a bubbly? Are there more of those?
I think I took the last one, man. Honestly, I'm sorry.
I'll take one too if there's one.
I would love a bub. What are we talking about?
We're talking about you not having enough energy to come because you're sad.
Yes. Yes. Bingo. Bingo.
That's great, dude. Are you seeking out help? Are you trying to reconcile some of your sadness?
No,
or-
I was talking to another comic today. He was telling me like what I should do to fix my problems, and I realized I think removing myself from the world would give me the most amount of short-term
quick fix.
quick gain, like comedically. People would be like, "Oh fuck, he was like just about to be there," you know.
They would watch that documentary you made for sure.
Lev Fer would explode.
Yeah,
I mean, short term, it's the best solution.
that's true.
Because you know I got to do these auditions. I got to do like these festival auditions and all this shit
It's the
like,
worst.
for the streaming services. You know, I'm not going to name names.
Yeah,
They're red,
right.
and I just know I'm like, what's the point? I'm not going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm not. I have
I feel
less
the
than
same way.
10,000 Instagram followers.
When are you doing that show?
Like 2027 or something.
Oh, okay, nice.
No, I have like under the whole business now.
Yeah.
No one cares if you're doing well. No one cares if you're doing well.
Well, they only care about your numbers now. That's the business.
Just what are his followers? That's the whole business from the top down.
Yeah, because I mean, it's from the business perspective of the industry. They're not willing to take risks anymore because most of them aren't in the position to take risks. Because for example, like big agencies are all. There's never like your agent and you. It's a panel of fucking 12 people that you're trying to impress and have your ideas be approved by. And they're not going to sign off on you unless they know that they can make money on you on day one. If they can't make money on you on day one, they'd rather take the risk on somebody who's less talented than you, but has figured out social media in a way that works. So
They're going to make fast money immediately. So,
Just keep building, dude.
but all this
exactly.
Keep
Yeah.
spanking, dude.
So here's what this has changed in my mind. Before I was very anti-meta and anti this like alternate reality, people just going into video games, it becoming a brave new world, you know? Now, I think if I could just live my life out in a real life Baldur's Gate scenario with all my boys, I never have to leave my house, just hook me up to a fucking Mayo machine.
Yeah.
That might not be that bad.
I'm kind of in that too.
Yeah.
My thought on the future is like I don't care what I'm doing to my body now because I'll be a battery powering somebody's car. That's my retirement plan. It's like you're gonna check on me in the garage and it'll be my brainwaves playing Call of Duty '98 that'll fucking be powering somebody else doing the same thing in
like,
the living room.
does that really sound so bad?
It depends. I mean, the only people that really want to live on this world are like people who go outside. They like to hike. They like to party. They like to do shit that are like social. But eventually, you're gonna be able to do a lot of that shit in VR, and it'll feel the same. Especially if you're in one of those tanks, or you're in like some Ready Player One shit.
But don't you think? But here's the thing, right? Like I haven't seen the sun in about a month. Okay. I'm sorry, I haven't seen my son in about a month.
Why are you so sad and depressed?
So I think this is a big part of it, and like genuinely, like I've been living like a vampire. I've been waking up at 9 p.m., going to sleep at fucking 12 p.m.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
and
that'll do it.
So, and here's the thing, I actually like this sleep schedule. I like it because I work at night.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So it's not so bad. But the man, I gotta say, like I just feel awful.
Yeah. It's that third shift. It's like I've had a lot of buddies that'll do that. They're like, dude, I'm gonna work third shift. I get paid more, and then like the same thing. After like 6 months, they're like, I feel like I want to kill myself.
And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I just got to start going to bed a little bit earlier. But it's so hard, man.
Yeah,
You
you're
got to
doing
start
something that's
looking
fun.
directly into the sun, dude.
That's what I think I'm missing.
You got to macro dose vitamin D, dude. Just fucking get out there and look at it.
That's what I do, man. And let me look at me, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
He's not even looking at you, dude. He's fucking one eye blind over
you're
here.
saying you never, dude. You haven't seen like, you're not seeing the sun a lot. You're always inside.
I genuinely have not. Most days I'm like today was the earliest I probably woke up in the last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which what time did I wake up today? Was 3 o'clock, 3 p.m.
Okay.
2:30, 3 p.m. So, but I still I didn't get any sunlight. I need to wake up tomorrow. Or even just before I go to bed, I need to go out and get some fucking. Because I'm starting to get, that inside stir crazy feeling
Totally.
you're starting to get.
Yeah.
That's what I'm in right now.
Yeah, you got to just walk around because then you're not seeing people that are doing worse than you. You know what I mean? You got to walk down the street and just look at some people and be like, dude, thank God I'm not rushing to wherever this dude in this suit is going to. Man,
I
things
think-
are better than they should be.
But here's the thing. I assume everyone is doing way better than me.
Oh no, dude! They have to rush to go to a fucking job they hate. Sure, they might make an extra fucking 6 figures a year than you do, but if that's the game you're chasing, then why are you doing comedy, bro? It's such a
You never
payoff.
get that after shows. Like you'll talk to some dude from like corporate America, and you're just like, wow, this guy's life fucking sucks, dude.
Dude, totally. I feel
Yeah.
so much joy talking to people that that have to be on that schedule that everybody else is on. We go to work at this time, we work at this time, we eat lunch at this time, and like, dude, fuck that.
But isn't that also better? Isn't that also better for you?
No, it's not better for you.
I mean, what's the alternative? We're structureless monsters.
Just talk about dicks, dude.
Yeah, you get
We're
to
talking
talk about
tits
dicks
for like hours, man.
You know you
Nothing
can't hold
better
down
than-
a corporate job, right? It's over.
Yeah.
The second you launch this show, it was over.
Yeah.
No,
You're all in.
I'm never gonna try to do it.
So, but that's what I mean. So like you have to embrace this then. So if like you don't have to get up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym, but that doesn't mean you should never get up.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to find a routine that works. And for me, like doing different shit every day is what's fun.
Like what do you do?
I like to I get up and sometimes the first thing I'll do if I'm feeling like it is play a video game just to get my ass out of bed. I'm like,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I did today.
I'm gonna do something fun that gets me, but then I'll set a rule, be like, this shit has to get done today. I'll write a to-do list. And then I'll just start crossing that shit off. Even if that to-do list is like take a shit, you get to cross something off. Like, yeah, fucking took a shit. It was a big one too, you know?
This is a little trick you do, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you have to reward yourself. Because there is that reward program. Like when I first quit my day job and was doing comedy full time, your brain tries to find stuff to hate because you're so used to your whole life hating something from school to your job to whatever the fucking social obligations, shit like that.
Right.
That your brain can trick yourself into hating the fact that you do comedy for a living. You're like, oh, I got a show tonight. So of course you have a show tonight. You fucking booked yourself on a show tonight because you're excited about it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like,
I started putting in for even like midnight shit just to get out of the fucking house, just to do more spots.
but it's not all stand up either. It's like if you just leave the house for stand up, you'll feel just as trapped. It's
which
like,
is what I'm doing right now.
I'll wake up and just go for a fucking walk around the neighborhood. You know, like
need to
go
do that,
walk
yeah.
around a place you've never been. Go see some people. Go
do you
look
do
at
pants
a thing.
on or off?
Usually one than the other. Second one's usually more exciting.
I gotta mix it up.
You get a different reaction from people. You know.
Yeah, I need to start. It's just when I talk about it, I'm like, I should go outside. I should go for a walk. I just know I'll never do it.
Yeah, I mean another thing too is like there's so many clubs and hobbies and shit like that you can do in New York. Go play pickleball and slap the ball around with some 50-year-olds in the afternoon. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
I would
Try it
never-
once. Like you don't
I
have to
would
do
never do that.
jujitsu. It's not the only option for something that you can sign up to do. There's a million things you could try.
We should all hit the steam room together, dude.
Yeah, dude. Just start feeling around. And fucking see if we can get
We'll
some
each
other.
go in at different times.
Yeah, and everyone bring another boyfriend
Yeah.
to like hang out and.
Yeah, that'd be sick, dude.
All right, why don't we commit? Why don't we make a plan right now, the three of us? Let's commit to an activity.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hire somebody. I'm gonna hire an actor to assault a woman.
Okay, big woman, so that Johnny gets a little
big gal.
Yeah, big gal.
A big rumpus gal.
Yeah,
I mean, not too big, but like good
How
sex.
big we talking, John?
I don't know what I'm trying to place that accent.
220 maybe.
Bumbo got 220.
Okay, it's a half-assed Jamaican accent. We got it. Come on, man.
My Jamaican has gotten worse over the years, I've noticed.
Yeah,
And it's Jamaican me crazy.
You got to commit to it. Maybe you're afraid to commit to it because you're,
I think I'm
Jamaican.
just getting a little too Irish with it.
Yeah, that happens too.
Yeah.
You end up being like a little fucking Irish.
You see that?
When you're trying to be Jamaican, you got to find the right one.
That's good. That's good.
Dude,
stuff.
do you have dogs?
Yeah.
Is that when you go home or what you have?
Do I have dogs when I go home?
'Cause every time I see a story, it's like you
no.
have
When
dogs.
it's only when I'm up in it's at my in-laws' house up in New
okay.
England. Yeah, I don't have dogs in New York. No.
Stories are intense, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. I fucking get them hyped up.
I get emotionally invested into that, dude.
I get my dogs hyped up right before I go out. Dude, we have a whole routine with them. I didn't even realize how much of a routine I was in my morning. Sometimes, like, first thing I did every day was get a glass of water, and I would just drink it.
See, that's amazing.
And then the dogs would just freak out anytime I would go like, and I didn't even realize that would be like, oh, we're about to fucking go out, because I would let them out right after that. So now I just walk in and go like, and they're like, we're fucking going out. And I'm like, let's go, motherfucker.
That's great.
I like
the
jacking
best,
them
dude.
up. Yeah, it's fun.
That's great.
Dude, are you hitting the G spot though, like at all?
Mine?
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean the gym.
On the record?
The G spot.
You talking about the gym?
That's the cheap gym
No.
in my neighborhood. It's called the G spot.
These men can't find it.
Yeah, it's a lot of women there.
No, I have not been going. I've been paying for a gym.
Yeah.
I've not been going.
Everybody says they feel like shit, and then they start going to the gym, and they're like, "Damn, did I feel good?"
You lift, right?
Yeah.
Big
but,
cocks in your mouth.
Yeah, but you got to accept like how gay it is. You know? That's the first thing. Is like people are gonna call you gay.
I just picture you lifting in the gayest outfit of all time.
Yeah, it is pretty gay, honestly, dude. What would be like a gay outfit? Like
what you're wearing right now.
Oh yeah.
No, this face mask would be the gayest thing
That
you
would
can
be
wear to
sick.
a gym.
Hey, it's not just
If you're doing deadlifts in this, it's gay. I'm not saying it's gay all the time. I'm saying, like, if you're in the army wearing that when everyone else is wearing special forces stuff, black ones, fucking camo on their face, and you show up like, guys, I'm ready for the mission.
just because I'm dressed as the glory hole.
Dude, if you went to the gym with that, that'd be fucking sick.
I don't think this is gay. I think you're misplacing this. I think this is dangerous.
No, certain colors, it is dangerous. Certain colors on certain people is dangerous. Highlighter yellow, one of those is never.
You
dangerous.
you heard it here from Drew Dunn, folks. Certain colors are dangerous.
Yeah, clip it and ship it, folks.
Clip it and ship it.
I'll be in Detroit March 3rd and 4th.
He'll be in Detroit confronting those people on March.
Back to the notes. What do you got?
Oh, so this is so funny. All right, to wrap up the porn thing really quickly, though, I noticed when I was having sex, I was kind of enjoying it more visually because I realized when you're not desensitized to just looking at internet tits all the time, pussy looks live. You're like, whoa, I'm seeing live pussy.
Yeah, but I think sometimes seeing the fake online like video pussy gets you more excited to see the real one too. You're like, oh, this guy, I can see this, but the real one is still very exciting.
Interesting.
It's all different types of pussies, right?
Two of them in front of me right
I think
now.
there's 6. We could get some diagrams up. We can.
Let's pull up the charts.
So this I thought was so funny, and don't tell Rogan I'm making fun of this, but we love Rogan. Shout out to Rogie. But Bobby Lee was on Joe Rogan's show.
Yeah.
And I just saw a clip today, and it said Bobby Lee was like telling a story about this like Hollywood director that he was working with, and he called Bobby's telling Joe this story, and Bobby goes, "I had a director like on set call me a moon-faced gook," and Joe goes, "Was he one?" Like he says, "Was he also?" So he just skipped over. He's like, "I've accepted that you are a moon-faced gook, but was he also?"
We got that, but were there 2 in the room?
Was he allowed to say
Can
that?
you say that term?
Which
I will say, Asians get way more words to use. You know? Like
tons of
they
them.
gotta die.
and way more math.
More adding.
But I just thought that was so hilarious. Like, imagine somebody walks up to you like, "That guy called me an ugly motherfucker." You're like, "Was he ugly too?"
Was he also ugly like you are?
You're already like accepting what that person is. Like, he's not hearing what the problem was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, that is very funny.
What do they call them in Vietnam?
But no,
Vietnam.
they call him with a
Yep.
phone, John.
Yellow something.
There was slope. What's
Well, there's a
slope
lot.
for?
Should we go through all of the Asian racial slurs?
It's
Is
like
that what you want to do right now?
yellow faced.
Yeah. Keep guessing. Keep guessing. This is good.
yeah, let's do like a guessing game.
Keep rambling on with this. Keep saying yellow over and
I
over.
watched that show, The Pacific, dude. It just showed them getting like shot while taking a shit.
Oh yeah,
that was like half the show.
Johnny's scared to take shits now. I watched Pacific and it was all robots fighting.
That's Pacific Rim. What? Pacific Rim Job, fun spinoff. Yeah.
What the hell is another one?
Yeah, the Pacific that's like the is it like the Band of Brothers, but it's fucking but it's in the Pacific
It's
instead
like
of
the Band of Brother, but they talk different.
No, it's from the good guy's perspective.
Oh,
yeah. It's the one who were alive to write the history.
I was a bad guy.
Yeah, that's also more Chinese than Japanese. Japanese is very low.
Oh, they're Japs.
Yeah. You know that in Japan, I'm learning Japanese on Duolingo only while I take shits.
Really?
It helps with the accent.
Wow.
But
I think it's working because that sentence was a big surprise.
Yeah, big surprise. Kamikaze. No, in Japanese, Japan is called Nihon. That's what Japan is called. So to me, I'm like, how did we come up with Japan? They've never called themselves Japan. I don't understand how we do this.
Can I say something? Say that word again.
Nihon.
So
Nihon.
This is the thing.
Nihon.
Literally last night, because I've been playing Tekken 8, which is a game full of Japs.
Yeah.
And the story mode, they're always talking to Japanese, and I realized every 12th word in Japanese sounds like they're saying the N word.
Oh yeah.
And that might be it. They might be saying Japan.
Is that one of the tips on Duolingo?
Yeah, they're like
lesson one.
One of them says, "Look over your shoulder before you start this lesson." Yeah. No, there's a few words that sound like it. Yeah. But it's just something I never understood. Like, how do we hear that and just go to Japan? Like, who is the fucking translator? I was like, Nihon. And they're like, Japan. Yeah, I got it. Like, we do that with a couple countries that are like that. Like, Deutschland was German. Like, I get that we're trying to insult them. Maybe that's what it is.
But a lot of words, like, across different languages have the same sound. Like, so many places, like, for, like, father, all over the world, they have a similar sound for what that is in their native language.
I get that, but it's like, it's a proper noun.
In Africa, though, they don't have a word for father.
Oh, really?
So they haven't needed it yet.
Oh, that's good. Keep that ski mask on. One more episode.
I'm joking, folks.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
Joking.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it blows my mind with like proper nouns where someone's like, "Where are you from?" I'm from Deutschland, like Germany. Yeah, I heard you right. Like, I don't understand how. Wouldn't we all say the like your name would be Lev in every language? Sure, they could translate it to something else, but it's your name. It's what you're called. Right. You should try. You make an effort.
Yeah, because my name in Russia is either Lev or Lyova.
Lova.
Yeah, Lyova.
Lova is like very clever. Breskora bra bliet. Shibashi.
Yeah, that's
why Japanese though.
I'm going to Japan later this year to do comedy with a Japanese comic I know.
You know what?
Really?
Shout out to Saku Yanagawa. Yeah.
You know what penis is yet?
No, they don't have that one on the Duolingo app.
Wait, was that real?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Japan and do. They have like English speaking shows out there for like expats.
But that's a real comic you named, and not a battleship.
Yeah. No, Saku Yanagawa. Yeah. No, he's a buddy of mine. Yeah, he's really funny.
I mean, if he's gonna suck you, then
yeah. Saku Sakimi.
Wait, so where's the show gonna be on? Like a battleship or something?
It'll be. It will be. Yeah, it'll be
December 7th in Hawaii.
It'll be December 7th. It's not correct. It's not in Japan, but a lot of Japanese will appear suddenly.
They come out of droves. Yeah. They're all flying in.
Yeah. Getting a little close there, buddy.
We'll take a put Why? Drew Dunn to have a show. I told him I would sucker you. We crash into your ship. But here's the thing. This is what's great about the Japanese.
Right.
They know. They capitalized on they turn their weaknesses into strengths. They go, we're bad at driving. We're bad at flying. How can we take advantage? Crash into shit.
Right. That's innovation right there at its finest.
Innovation!
What's that called? It's called kamikaze, right?
Kamikaze.
It's called Comic-Con, and it happens once a year.
Kamikaze to Comic-Con.
I love Japanese culture. I really do.
No, you like yelling in a Japanese accent. That's what you.
What did I say?
Kamikaze! You're like yelling louder and louder.
Just eating sushi in Japanese place.
Yeah.
Just yelling shit out.
Yeah, just the 6 words you know. Nihon!
Just having the time of my life. Just fucking Yelling Japanese gibberish in
Yeah.
a restaurant.
Pissing off the white women that actually eat there. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, no, the Japs are so cool. They have awesome art.
Yeah.
They have awesome culture.
Good at baseball too.
Yeah, we've made them cool.
No,
Kind
they're
of-
when they were developing the fucking they're teaching planes how to drop bombs. You know, when they're figuring out the science of how do you get a bomb to actually land where you're trying to land it.
Yeah.
So a lot of the training, they would actually rebuild Japanese villages and like secret army bases and do overhead flyovers. And they realized, what? I'm trying to teach you something, John. They realized, so they were trying to decide whether to blow up Tokyo.
Right.
Why are you laughing? Is that just so funny to you?
I can't tell if you're being serious.
I swear to God.
The mask isn't helping the seriousness.
They during World War II, they were trying to decide, and I have to wear a mask to tell you this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
During World War II, they were trying to decide where to bomb Japan, and they decided not to bomb Tokyo because a lot of almost all of their roofs were made of like what the fuck? Are you laughing at?
Go ahead.
History lessons with Lev. Go on.
No, this is true. Their roofs were made out of extremely flammable material. That's what they would make their roofs out of.
Right.
It was Tekken arcade sticks.
Is that what it was?
So, and old Dyson fans. So they decided if we bombed Japan, it would actually like be so devastating. The fire would spread so beyond control and they didn't have shit for like a fire department. I mean, those guys can't fucking see shit.
Right.
So
Right.
and they decided not to do that. So instead, they were like, let's move outside of Japan. And I think a part of them too didn't want to. They were kind of impressed by Japan and didn't want to blow it up. If I'm not, that part I might be wrong about. But
Probably what they have on Wikipedia, but there's no way they rebuilt anything, dude. They probably just dropped it on their own.
what do you mean? wait.
Like they probably just bombed one of their own villages.
What are you talking about?
You just said they rebuilt shit
Yeah,
to
they-
practice, but they probably just practiced on like a local town.
No, they were.
Whoever didn't vote in the election
They
of
blew
the
up
emperor.
Cleveland. No, so this is there's a good book on this by Malcolm Gladwell. He's a Japanese lesbian. But where were we? So, anyways, there I was standing over the toilet, busted.
That's right where we were.
Going to a loop. We realized this is hell. This is thing to be tired.
You can't take the mask off. There's nothing underneath.
No matter how hot my face
It
is.
doesn't matter. It only gets hotter.
Yeah, so that's but the Japanese will have samurais,
Yeah, samurais are badass.
coolest gay guys in history.
Yeah.
True.
They used to fuck boys.
Well, yeah, you had to. It was part of the
I think
training.
those are the coolest gay guys in history, though.
Probably. Who's cooler and gayer than that? Maybe Marlon Brando.
The Romans were. Marlon Brando.
Marlon
yeah,
Brando
pretty
was cool and gay, dude. He was
Yeah,
really
who else
cool.
was
Cool,
like-
pretty gay. The Romans were pretty gay. The Greeks were pretty gay.
Yeah.
Now the thing about the Romans is like, God, your cell phone provider charges you a fortune for that.
Right. Roman charges.
Who else is secretly gay? Well, who has the
No one.
Nobody. Nobody
Yeah.
here. Nobody hiding behind a mask right now.
Yeah, we'll find out in the steam room, dude.
Oh, you're not going to find out. You're going to feel some shit. You have no idea who's doing it.
He's limping over. Turns out they're gay.
All of them. It's all of them.
Did the Greeks have small dicks?
I can't remember
Who
if it
has
was
the
the Greeks or the
statues of
Romans.
The Greeks fucked boys too.
One of them had an
Statue
emperor.
of David is what?
So
So you got a big piece or no? He's got a small.
No, there was a Roman emperor, I think this is right, that had a small dick, and then he made it like if you have a big dick, it's actually not cool. Like if it's
Really?
really bad, and
Oh,
so then everybody, whether they had a big dick or not, if they had a sculpture or a painting done, they would have it be portrayed as a small dick so that they would look like elegant and
Oh,
royal.
wow.
Yeah, big dicks were seen as like for dumb people,
Yeah,
which
you're
still
like
kind
a
of
dumb
lingers
brute.
today. Like Italians have huge dicks and they're the dumbest fucking retards.
Italians have big.
Yeah,
dicks?
Italians have huge
Oh, shit.
dicks, dude.
I didn't know that.
That's why they walk around like that.
That's his second search after busty teen. is
Italians,
his
huge
Italian dick? Question mark. Size.
Where was I going with this?
We were talking about
Natalie, bring up a nice picture of Japan.
Japan
The,
language.
like a map or like the.
Yeah, whatever. Just impress me.
Okay.
Impress.
Because here's the thing.
Anime titties. Just
I'm like, wow,
That's what I'm talking about.
what a country. I am very impressed with Japan. I like them. I'm glad we're allied with them.
Yeah, I think they're cool.
I
think
take
we've
Japan
helped
over
them-
China all day.
Yeah, they would too. By the way, They're-
Japan create Naruto.
Yes.
Probably, dude.
Yeah,
Probably.
Japan is. They also are probably culturally some of the most racist people on the planet. So I think
Really?
you would really get along with them. Yeah, they see themselves as the superior Asian race.
First
So
of all,
that alone is. That's what
they all
racism
do
is.
though. Every one of them does.
Right.
Chinese, Korean, they all hate each other, and they all well, Chinese and Korean are pretty close. South Korean hate Chinese.
Japan acted on it a couple of times.
Yeah, Chinese and Japan fucking hate each other, dude.
Yeah, I mean, Japan did invade China during World War II and cause atrocities, so I get the hate. But yeah, no, they really do.
Yeah,
think
the
that
rape
they're,
of
like, a
Nanette.
superior. Yeah,
Bunch of Japanese guys and came in and fucked up Hannah Gadsby, and then she wrote a special about it.
that's right, dude. I forgot about that.
So these Japs were there plowing me left and right.
I don't think that's what she would have said, mate. I don't think those words would have made it in the special.
I have to wear this this blazer just to cover where those Japs hit me.
What was it about? That's what it was, right?
I only saw the remake, but yeah, I think that's what it was about.
Nanette 2, live at the barbershop.
The Pacific.
All right, let's get specific, folks. Where's my Japanese photo?
It pulled up for a second. Oh,
Wow,
that's
look
nice.
at that. Look at that.
Oh, rural Japan. You know, there's a thing in Japan now. They have so many of these like huge houses that none of them have air conditioning or electricity, and you can buy them for like $100,000. And they're like incentivizing people to move to Japan to do that.
Look at how cool that looks. You know what? The one thing that sucks though is you gotta slide your doors open. How do you
Yeah.
lock that?
Well, you can't. And some of your walls are just made of parchment paper and balsa wood.
Well, they have bidets, right?
I think they have.
They're the ones that like really streamlined it. And made
Yeah,
it,
they have bad days. They have good days. They're just like anyone else.
It's just like any other
I
country.
wonder how much money they save though for the bidets.
They're not Jewish.
You don't think they're run by?
Yeah, I can say.
The Jews and the Japs are teaming up. It's our worst nightmare.
We call it Japan.
Japan. It's not good. We don't like Japan.
I gotta go to Japan, dude. The fucking swim is so long though.
Yeah, there's other modes of transportation. But
Who was that lady who swam like? Would she swim from like Cuba to Florida?
Michael Phelps.
yeah, it's like
That's on Pornhub, dude.
What?
swimming from.
That woman, she swam from like Cuba to Florida.
Really?
Yeah,
It's on Pornhub.
it's on Pornhub.
Because she did it like a slut.
Yeah, she lost her shirt in the first minute, and then we're gonna not make it content.
Type in anal in the infield.
Then give me a gangbang in the outfield, please.
Diana and Yad swam more than 100 miles from Cuba to Florida. Wow. 53 hours in shark and jellyfish infested waters.
They have I think it's on Netflix.
64 years old.
Or,
What would a Japanese be like? We would crash into your boat, but energy cost is very high.
How was those accent? It's like the Japanese accent, but with a lot more.
Please take your shoes off and stab that dagger right in your stomach.
Yeah.
your boy Seagal is out there, right?
What's that?
Your boy Seagal is like Japanese, right?
Oh, he's obsessed with that.
He's in
Yeah.
Russia right now.
Is he?
Yeah, I just talked to him.
Just fist fighting Ukrainians.
He's their secret weapon. Russia has warned.
Trust me, we have nuclear bombs, but that is not all.
We have two in the form of Steven's fist.
Sure, Nazi Germany had SS. We have our own SS. Steven Seagal.
Just blowing up planes with his mind.
Just feeling out tanks.
Here's what I think we should do. I think we set up a bunch of tables in Ukraine. Why, Steven? I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna kick those motherfuckers through. It's the way of the downward fist.
That's a guy you'd see like finger banging like something.
Dude,
oak
he
tree.
could kill with a finger bang. You know,
Dude,
you get finger banged by Steven Seagal. It might be the last thing you
Yeah.
ever do.
He's finger banging like a stack of hay, and you just see like 3 buildings blow up.
Yeah, dude, he finger fucks.
There's that silence.
Lev's just slipping further and further into character.
just thinking about my uncle.
Yeah.
Steven. What a man. They say he's gonna be back on the show soon.
Is he?
That's what I heard.
No, you'll have to invite me back. I have some thoughts I'd like to share with him.
I want you to take those thoughts, Drew. I want you to put them on a table.
Okay.
So I can just kick right through this. Oh, Steven. Those are some big tits and shit. Jesus. All right. That was all I had on the Bobby Lee thing. What's going on, guys? Taking a quick break just to give you a quick word about an awesome new sponsor here. Let's talk about Monthly Knife Club. They are the ultimate subscription box for knife enthusiasts, outdoor adventurers, and everyday carry enthusiasts. Every month, they send you a brand new, high-quality, brand-name knife delivered right to your doorstep. They have brands like Best Tech, Gerber, Giant Mouse, and many more. It's the ideal gift for a man who's notoriously hard to shop for. It's the perfect Father's Day gift. There's a variety of tiers, and they start at just $25. You can experience the thrill of unboxing a top-notch, brand-name knife every single month. Genuinely, if somebody gifted this to me, I'd be like, this is fucking sick. As a special bonus, they're giving 10% off right now on people's first month when you use the coupon code GAS. It's their way of welcoming you to the Monthly Knife Club family and showing some appreciation for your support. I am genuinely going to look into this right after this recording. So give them a look. monthlyKnifeClub.com, promo code GAS. Get that discount. Give them a look-see. Now back to the show. My girlfriend texted me today when I left the house. And she said, please don't come back. And but no, she said, Henry Cavill's outside the apartment.
Oh, really?
And I said, why? Tell him I'm not here.
Is that Superman?
Yeah.
Superman. He played the Witcher.
The Witcher. I told her. She goes, Superman is outside. I go, we refer to him as the Witcher in this house.
Yeah.
Although he's done with that.
Yeah.
He had too much, I guess they were trying to change what happened in the story, and he's so, committed to the game and, the lore and the books of The Witcher that he, walked away from the project.
Really?
Somebody else is going to play him in the next season, yeah. So, kind of a bummer.
Well, so I asked her, I go, because I think he might be, the best-looking man on Earth.
Yeah.
And
he's
so,
a good-looking guy.
Yeah, I said to her, I go, did he look as attractive as you'd think he'd look? Because that'd be the only reason I'd want to see him. I just want to know, how attractive does that guy look in person? And she said, not going to lie, he was a beautiful man. And then she said, you're better, though, with a smiley face. Look at him now. Now he's jacked. This isn't even, current. He's, fucking... Look at him on the left there. I mean, he's fucking...
Yeah, I mean,
no, but go back to the last search and look at the first picture.
I think that was, a wide stretch.
I mean, look at this guy. Is that not the best-looking guy on Earth?
Yeah, look at that. That's a good-looking guy.
That's what Superman would look like.
Is he English?
No, I think he's good old-fashioned American.
He's so handsome that it's almost uncanny valley.
It's crazy, yeah. He's so...
he's got just the right amount of cheek puff, wrinkles in just the right places. Look at that, dimples.
I respect the chest hair, dude.
If he looks at your girl like that, it's over.
Oh, it's over. I mean, I wouldn't even be upset.
Yeah, he'd be like, just come on back. Superman can't stay for long.
I'd be like, you can't fuck her, but you guys can... Well, I'll look
He
the other
is
way
British.
for a little bit. He's
He is
British?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How'd you call that?
He just looks like it, dude.
He does. He
think we
does have that suaveness.
He
to him.
got chest hair, too, with confidence, which says a lot.
Yeah, that's a European thing, isn't it?
Hey.
Yeah, come on, mate.
Can you imagine looking
Henry
like that?
Cavill.
It'd be crazy.
I'll be the Witcher. I'm the Witcher.
Can I just say something?
I'm gonna kill the Witcher. He stole me woman. Oh, the Witcher's coming this way. I heard he fucked me lady.
Can I just say something? Can I say something?
Go on.
Yeah.
Witcher.
You hardly know her.
I hardly know her.
That's what you interrupted my pirate rant with.
Oh, the witch is coming in.
No, that's like a peasant. That's like a British peasant. That's who I would be.
Did you hear about that famous pirate, Blackcock?
Yeah.
You tried to raid your booty.
Is that what he did? I don't think they let black people be pirates back in those days.
You think? No, of course there were black pirates. Who do you think taught them to steal?
No, that's...
I gotta stop making jokes like that. It's like 2008 Opie and Anthony shit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get clipped out in 8 years. I'm gonna lose a lot of opportunities because you're saying some wild shit in the balaclava.
Dude, I've been saying some on the live streams. I've been saying some crazy shit. I did a whole
I
rant.
tuned in one day. I was like, boy, Lev's fucking on one.
I was talking about Vince McMahon the other day, and let me tell you, those opinions would get me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, didn't it come out that he was doing something?
So yeah, he's been shitting on heads, and here's the thing. So
Is that all it was weird sexual stuff that he liked, or was he raping?
According to her, allegedly him and another guy would sexually assaulting her, pulling into rooms and shit. She was all desensitized by the whole thing and disassociated and all this.
Can you pull a picture of this guy?
Vince McMahon?
Vince McMahon of the WWE.
the president of the WWE.
I never got into wrestling.
He looks like
unfortunately.
a bag of potatoes now.
I mean, he's
but-
78.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's like a 78-year-old dude who's like looks like a keen 55.
I almost think
he's pulled all the skin back.
I almost think at 70, once you're in your 70s as a man, you should be allowed to legally sexually assault.
Yeah, but look at that
meme
look,
with
dude.
him like crying, right?
Yes, yeah, that's the crying guy.
That
so
look should be like he should be running a mega church now, which I guess he kind of does. The WWE is like a modern mega
it's a church for people with Down syndrome.
yeah, they definitely have the highest attendance in percentage compared to anything else.
So the the thing is she already had a settlement with him for I think for $3 million, and he's had like a bunch of these settlements. But I also think like, dude, if you're a billionaire, you're at this age, like you got to pay women to fuck you. Every woman you fuck is gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna sue you for $2 million now. Yeah. So like, not to say that to remove him any guilt or anything. Like he's probably done some fucked up shit. But the other thing I don't like about like if this story is consensual, if this is a chick trying to get money, which I'm not saying it is, but I'm just saying if it is, there is like, are we gonna if this thing is shitting on people or fucking doing this kind or like wanting to like, there's Johnny, I'm trying to teach you history here. Can you pay attention? No, like everybody's like kink shaming this guy and for all this shit and being like he wanted like basically his other bros to fuck her and all this stuff. And a lot of like people hit their 50s and they become that. They become like Florida swingers.
Yeah.
They're like
regular stay-at-home people do, let alone when you have billions of
fucking.
We're talking like Jeff Epstein type stuff.
No,
I mean,
we're talking like
I mean, yeah, it's just well, I don't even know exactly what it was with him, but apparently it's like he's shitting on people's chests, and this girl is like,
oh, that was real. He's taking
yeah. Like apparently during a threesome, he shit on this girl, and like and then he's telling her to like keep sucking this other guy off while he did.
Jesus.
But here's the one thing. Like obviously, if you're abused or assaulted, that's a whole other thing. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah, right.
But I will also say this: the story is he dangled career opportunities to this chick in exchange for sex.
Right.
Which I don't understand. And correct me if I'm wrong. We might have to edit this out. At what point did we just completely remove any agency from women having responsibility for their choices?
Yeah.
What is to be said? The only way that men can offer women career opportunities for sex is because there are women who will take it, who will go, yeah, I'll fuck this old geezer who's got $1 billion. I'll fucking sue him for another $5 million, and I'll make a bunch of money at his company in the meantime.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what is like, as long as those women exist, there are going to be geezers who are with money who will do that.
That's true. But that is the problem, though, is that it becomes that the only way you get that job is to suck that dick. There is no path that you can go without sucking that dude. It's like when everybody in baseball was using steroids. It's like you better be using steroids or you're going to be on the back foot. So now the steroids is just this old guy's dick. Might make you stronger, though.
But
that's
if
like
it's
the screening process.
But if it's your daughter, wouldn't you tell her, hey, go for a different job?
Yeah, but what if that's her dream job? For me, it's like if that's your dream job, then some kids have to go to Harvard and endure that.
I'm not buying that her dream job was being in the WWE. I'm just not buying it.
No, that's my
But
point.
that's like all media jobs too.
Yeah.
At a point where it was like any actor.
Yeah, even
actress.
Even like fucking marketing jobs at a company. You'd have to do that just to have a decent like desk job is fucking blow the boss under it. I mean, imagine you're at a desk job, right? Put yourself in this position. You've been working your way, you've been getting your resume perfect, you've been networking yourself, you have the big interview for that job that you're gonna get that's gonna double your income, let you buy a nice apartment for once, and instead fucking Stephanie got it because she sucked a dick. You'd be pretty pissed.
I would say she outworked me. She was willing to do what I wasn't.
You're like, why didn't he ask me?
No, I mean, but here's the thing. Can we be honest? Like, in what world does that exist now? Like,
I think a lot of worlds.
I don't think so.
I think that's
that
going to be the new norm, dude.
What?
Especially like OnlyFans and stuff. Chicks with like cannons who are like looking directly into the sun. You know what I mean? Like it's like how much money would you take to blow a dude?
Yeah, but look, that will always exist. There will always be, again, there's always going to be women who will suck a dick. There's women who sucked a dick for a lot less than a fucking 6-figure job.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be women that do that. You know what I mean? But the other thing is like, and there's always going to be guys who try to take advantage of that shit.
Yeah.
But like, at what point is it also like looking at the chick and being like, hey, you decided to take this deal. Like, you made that choice to take a deal to get fucked. To fucking get the job you're at. Like,
I do agree with that.
We should also shame that as a society.
So
like,
we should implement like contract law.
like if you're gonna suck a dick for a job, it has to be
Yeah,
in writing
like
and
in writing.
addendums and
I mean,
It's like
Natalie.
Becky's going to suck.
yeah.
Chris's
What are the
cock.
terms?
Yeah.
Yeah. The party. Chris will now be known as the party.
Yeah.
The party will receive 3 dick suckings from the employee.
You meet up with your lawyers. You're like, all right, sign here. Like, that's how it should be, dude.
There
it
is
in
a point to that.
Yeah, here's the thing. I
if
think
you
that,
are going to make it a part of normal society, then yeah.
I think that
Write
you
it down.
guys think it's a lot more like. I think that it's the opposite. I don't think all these companies are like, hey, who's going to suck my dick? They're going to get promoted. I think a lot of dudes are terrified at the companies they work at. Dude, I've had like powerful agents, like men agents, like over lunch, sit down and go, listen, between you and me, for the rest of my career, I'll never take a meeting alone with a woman. I never will. He's like, I have a friend who took a meeting with a chick. There's nobody else there. She said he got creepy in the thing. I'd known him my whole life. He would never fucking do that. He'd know he did that.
Right.
He's like, I'm not risking my career for that. That's how I think most people in office settings and corporate things work. I also know people who own companies.
Yeah.
Every single time they've laid off a female, they got sued. Threatened to be sued over like harassment or this person said this just to get a settlement and get their fucking unemployment or their severance extended.
And the shitty thing
And they're
about
playing
that,
the game.
But the shitty thing about that happening is that, like, yeah, they're playing the game, they're doing what they do, but it also just like disingenuous. It makes you question everything when it is real situations. Because as much as those are situations that are made up and the female should be responsible, I've had friends that happened to in high school where a girl like accused him of raping, and then in court came out that she made up the whole thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can still Google that friend's name, and that's the first thing that comes up.
It's fucked up, man.
But it's it's one of those things that like. What do you do? Like, you have to still take everything you have to still take everything at a person's truth. You can't just question a real rape victim into being like, this isn't real. And I think that I agree that I think
I'm not saying that.
No, but I think that that world of like, yeah, suck my dick for a promotion was really like 80s, 90s, like pre-internet fucking. Now I do think that there is that world where that happens a lot less, but there is still that leverage that it could have happened. So people are taking advantage of it, which is the shitty thing, because those are the real pieces of shit of the world. Like those and the rapists are equally problematic for that whole world of like making sure that people are taken care of and not getting raped at their fucking work.
But here's my issue with it though, because like I look at it through the lens of like, if I had a daughter, what am I supposed to tell her? Like, yeah, you know what? If somebody offers you a deal to fuck them for your job, you have no choice, and you've got to do that. And like, that is a crazy like message we're sending out to like young people and all this shit. Like, that blows my mind that that's kind of the narrative. It's like, you're only a victim. You have no agency of your own choices. Like, the only time these like, these hyper feminists give women agency of their own bodies is if it's to get an abortion. Yeah. If it's to say no to a guy that wants to fuck you and has power over you, that's gone. You can't do that anymore. But it's like, it is wrong for somebody who has power and leverage over you in an employment setting to make sex a thing.
Right.
Where your employment is on the line. But if you are taking that job with a understanding that you're fucking gonna bang the guy, that's a whole other thing. I mean, we're talking about a 78-year-old fucking billionaire who's like, I'm not gonna get fucking pussy normally. I gotta pay bitches to fucking offer what I can to bang them.
Yeah.
And there are gonna be people that take advantage of that. And like, again, I'm really trying to not make this sound like I'm blaming victims. There's no excuse for assaults or anything like that. That's a whole other thing. But I'm saying outside of assaults, like, what if in Vince's head he's like, this is all consensual. My kink is like, I'm gonna make the biggest slut out of you. I'm looking for a woman who that's her kink.
Right.
If you're in, fucking, you can come work here. I'll give you jobs, jets, all that shit.
Yeah.
And because I also heard the rumor was he owed her $3 million, he paid her half, and now she released all this shit because she didn't get paid the other half. So I don't know. I mean, does this make any?
I do get that, because there is a difference between like rape and regret, because I do think a lot of
Not to me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I do think that a lot of people, like, in the moment, you're caught up and you're hanging out with Vince McMahon, or you're hanging out with this famous person, whoever it is, and you're feeling comfortable, and then you're just going with the flow. And sometimes things are like, I didn't really like how he talked to the waitress, but whatever. And then that hump that you get over, it gets bigger and bigger to like, that's fine. I'll suck his dick. Oh, his friend's here. Fine, whatever. I don't want to be the weirdo. And people do get caught in that momentum where, in retrospect, they're like, fuck, why did I do any of that? And it's like, you still did it. And like, what is the guy supposed to pretend like you're a great actor and like check and like and do all that stuff and be like, wow, she seems to be enjoying this. But if you don't make that like, fuck this, I'm not doing this in the moment, then you end up with these sticky situations where the person was hurt and felt like they couldn't say what they wanted to do in the moment, and then they did something that they regret or never wanted to do in the first place. So that's why you end up with shit like this, that it's like, I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. It should just be consenting adults that happened that night. And yeah, whether you regret it or not, if you didn't bring it up in the moment, which then she could just say she did. There's no cameras. There's no video proof. So who knows? You know, you end up with so many of these situations because of that.
Well, let me ask you, Nat. You claim to be a woman, and
True that.
what do you think of what I'm saying here about like at what point do we also hold women responsible for making these kinds of choices and deals? Like,
I feel like this statement, like, a lot of what you were saying, I was like, yeah, that's why Me Too happened, where like this was like women were being taken advantage of and
Right.
felt like they could only get the job if they did stuff, and that's why,
enough of that. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
And like that's why all these allegations came out. It was like, yeah, I was in a situation where I was told I couldn't get this job, and like now moving forward,
Please
we're
don't
like,
tell me you blew Lewis.
I no. Nah. He might claim that, but no. I don't remember where I was going with that. But
Wait,
it's sort of like, yeah, like we don't want this to be happening, and so we're trying to make a world where no parties are doing that in general.
But here's the thing. But don't you also think? I mean, like that's not going away. That's never going away. There's gonna be women who gold dig and are willing to do shit for money, and men that are gonna offer women money and opportunity in exchange for sex. That's the only reason men do shit. It's the only reason we build shit is to try to get. We're hoping at the end of this Ferrari, there's some pussy.
Right.
That's the whole thing. So
It kind of feels like to you, it's like these are happening because women go in there and go, I'll suck your dick if you give me a job. Whereas I feel like most of the time it's, I won't give you this job unless you suck my dick. And those are two different situations.
I think there's truth in what you're saying, but I think in this opportunity, that's not what I'm reading. I'm reading a guy meets a hot chick and he owns a company and goes, "You want a job? You're gonna have to be my fuck puppet for a while. Do you want that deal?"
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That instance. I think in the instance of you can't get this job unless you suck my dick, that's a whole other thing. I mean, that's a fucking nightmare. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now you're working at my fucking uncle's body shop.
Yeah.
Worst summer of my life.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're saying with that, but I just think at what point can we also, and it's not even just outside of the Vince McMahon thing, because again, I really don't want to sound like I'm defending this guy, but like,
Yeah.
at what point can we also be like, yeah, there are also women out there who will slut themselves out for shit like this. I mean, women will slut themselves out for a lot less.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Money's tight, dude.
But then it turns into like and I agree that there probably always will be a group of people that are doing that on both sides, that are willing to give up a position for sex and are willing to get a position for sex.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the movement is about. Is like, it's not about eliminating it. You can't eliminate anything. It's about making it out of the mainstream and just kind of giving it a little bit of a awareness so that like when that boss does get that promotion and they're thinking about doing it, that's in the back of their mind of like, fuck, I could actually get busted for this. This isn't just something we get away with.
yeah, but it's also like, dude, it's a two-way street as well. I mean, women have so many benefits, and like, are we talking about are we going to ignore the fact that like women can so often get ahead in life by using their sexuality,
using head.
Yeah, without even like doing the sex, just by being sexually desirable.
Yeah.
You're going to get further ahead in life. Like,
I think
But not every female has that advantage too.
that's very true. But I think a lot of it's like
and we shouldn't have those.
it's like a very recent cultural shift where like for hundreds of years it was like women were kept down, and like now there was like this hard pivot where like now they're taking advantage of men and taking it like lying to get ahead and making false claims and stuff like
Right.
that. It's
So
like,
I agree. If we're not careful, they're going to take over the world, and we need to take action now.
Well, I'm not worried about that because like women are so stupid. Like, there's no way they can ever pull that off. Like,
That's not true.
I don't
dude.
think there's some grand conspiracy of like women. There's no takeover. It's
You
none
don't
of
think
that,
there's
like-
any females in the Illuminati?
No,
I think it's probably 50-50.
that's
I
crazy.
mean, dude, I wouldn't fuck with like Hillary Clinton or anything like that.
That's what I mean, dude.
Kevin Spacey also has bodies too, though. Like all these any people at that level have killed people.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You think?
I mean, dude, with this guy's amount of money, though, dude, he's probably doing like. You think he's just like paying chicks for sex, or he's throwing like orgies? You know what I mean? Like,
Can I also say one other thing about the employment thing? This is gonna be the last thing I say on this. I know a ton of women who want to fuck their bosses.
Yeah.
That just want to. Because somebody in the chat just brought this up as a good point. I know a bunch of women are like, because there's something hot about a man that's a leader.
Yeah.
And is like, oh, that's the head honcho here. That's why chicks find comedians hot, because they're like, he's the guy that's doing the talking. We're all in
Right.
this room listening to him.
You're in charge.
Yeah, well, I'm going to listen to my fucking boyfriend. That guy's the talking guy.
Right,
It's the same
right.
thing at a work stage. There's something primal that hits your brain of like, he's the leader of this place. Like he's got the most status here. That's what women are chasing, is status and security on a primal level.
Some for sure, yeah.
It's like, all right. I don't want to come off too fucking gay and misogynistic about this shit or whatever, but I'm just saying.
No, I do agree. I mean, it is something that like there are two sides to everything. So you do have to like, if we just whitewash everything one way, then you end up with situations where people are taking advantage on the guy side, just because we believe everything that one group says. Everything has to be kind of taken in an individual basis, and you look at it, and I mean,
I'll be honest.
There's going to be shitty people that win no matter what, dude. That's the world.
With just about every single like Me Too or anything like that, I go, you know what? Like the way I try to approach that mentally is I'm like, I wasn't there. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, I don't know. Like I don't know where the truth lies.
That's why I'm not a lawyer or a judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's somebody else's fucking job. I didn't get put on this earth to like break down evidence. I got put on this earth to talk shit about them.
I agree.
You're right though, dude.
But this is the other thing I worry about when talking about shit like this is like, I know I'm retarded and I know I'm a contrarian and I know I have unpopular opinions at times. So was that all too retarded?
I mean, a lot of it's common sense, but
any
movement is retarded.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's
the
another
Me Too
thing.
movement is retarded.
That's another thing. I mean, the chick second in command of Me Too got Me Too'd. She was dating Anthony Bourdain, and Bourdain had to pay off the kid she was grooming.
Yeah.
It was like one of the last things he did before he fucking killed himself. And he was like, yeah, he used to brag about her. I finally found this amazing woman. She's changed my life. She gets fucking Me Too'd. Like,
Yeah. Anytime there's a movement, someone's gonna take advantage of it.
Well, and that's what happens. Like you can't believe everything of every one group says,
No,
whether
of course.
it's a race or a woman or white man. If you can't take each thing individually and look at it, then don't like. What are we even talking about them for? You know what I mean? Like fuck all that. I don't care I don't care to get into the nitty gritty of somebody's sexual assault charges. That's why like that Johnny Depp trial took storm, because everybody got to hear about somebody else's business, and you got to hear all of the little details of it. That's why it was one of the best TV shows ever, because it was the parts of the TV show that they usually cut out, and people got to really see everything.
Well, I think
about
also
a sexual assault case.
I think a big reason that trial blew up so much was because all we were hearing is how men are such pieces of shit. And then there's finally like a counterpoint of like, this chick shits in beds. And people were like, oh! Like, they really wanted to hear another.
And then you hear the recording of her being like, no one's going to believe you, Johnny. And then that's what sprouts a lot of what you're talking about, is like, yeah, there are pieces of shit on both sides of it. But it's such a sensitive topic that like, yeah, it's tricky.
tough.
It's tricky.
Yeah, and like genuinely, like in my career, when I think about it, like I think women have helped me more than anyone in my fucking career, which explains why my career is so shit.
Yeah.
But like almost every opportunity I've ever been given, like a woman set that up for me. So
Right.
you know what I mean? So I am grateful, and I do love these whores.
And you throw that dick down to get those jobs, don't you?
I did what I had to do, Drew. You try getting a one-nighter at the Grizzly Pear.
They just gave it to me.
I mean, it all stems down to like how much would you like suck a dick for?
Yeah. Yeah, what would you? What's
Another
your limit?
bubbly.
Yeah.
Maybe like $5 grand.
There's none left. I'm sorry.
For a tangerine bubbly, I'd go. I thought you'd touch my tonsils.
That is really the underlying question.
I love that visual of you. I'll grip your dick with my tonsils for a Sprite right
just for some carbonated water.
now. All right. What else is? Let's go to something funny.
Do you want a regular water? There's no bubbly left.
No, I
that's
only drink bubbly. I told you this. I'll spit that other stuff right up.
Your fucking head looks like it's carbonated right now with this green screen effect.
What's wrong with you? What is wrong with
Look
you?
at it,
Why are you
dude.
so mean?
No, it just looks like you're fucking seltzered up right now. You're seltzered up to the gills.
Seltzer.
Yeah, water.
I hardly
Club.
know her, Drew.
Right, sorry.
Welcome back to the worst podcast ever.
Sorry, good to be here. I forgot I was still talking to Lev.
I'm just reading this comment. We got I really want to read this comment and shit on the comedians mentioning it, but I'm not gonna do that. Wouldn't it be fun if we could like live in a world where like I would love to do a stream and go, all right, here's every comedian, I'm gonna rank them on a tier list.
Yeah,
and no one gets upset.
You could do that. You just have to do it offline. We can do that after
my
the
house?
show. Yeah, at your house.
Wouldn't that be fun to do?
To get some construction paper and talk some shit, dude. Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be a fucking blast. John, who was the last lady you plowed?
I think it was a doctor. It was my primary care physician.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
That's a physical. Come on.
Yeah. No, I was in Boston for like. I just stayed home for like too long, ended up meeting I met a doctor, and yeah, we went to an arcade, man, and we balled out, and it was a movie, dude.
Wow.
And then I ruined it somehow.
Oh, you, Dave and Buster's fucking got you laid.
Yeah, we were
medical professional.
blasted it up.
How many fucking points did you
Wait,
get?
what do you mean you ruined it?
No, some chick just hit me up and was like, "When's your next show?" or whatever, and that's always the best, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
chicks who are into comedy. And I was like, "Oh, like I'm going back home in a few weeks. Like maybe we can like go on a date or something."
She goes, "When's your next show?" He's like, "We can go on a date in a couple weeks."
She's like, I literally just wanted show information.
I just wanted to see your show.
Yeah,
I'm on Tinder to make friends.
yeah.
Oh, this is like on a dating app or something.
No, this is on Instagram.
Oh,
dude.
great.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
This is a few months ago, though.
So you went to an arcade. Tell me this story. Tell me a story, John. See, I don't get to hear the young boys' stories anymore. You know.
I didn't even I didn't even bring up the idea. She was just like, "Yeah, I live near this arcade in Boston."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say where.
And her address.
But yeah,
was-
dude, I've never been on a date in an arcade, but man, I'd highly recommend it, dude.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good spot.
Yeah.
There's always something to do. You won't be lack of conversation.
Yeah, dude,
you
we were
can get
we were
playful,
balling out, dude.
competitive.
It's a good date. Yeah. The competitive makes for a good date.
Yeah.
She beat me at basketball, dude, and then I beat her at foosball, dude, and then
Fucking beat her up, dude.
I beat the fucking shit out of her, dude, in the parking lot.
The only time a competitive date bafired on me was that time I took a gal to a hot dog eating contest.
Oh yeah, did you really? Like in
Yeah.
the? I was gonna say.
Little Kobayashi action.
you just go to the audience. You're not even in it. You're like, just fucking watch that and learn. All right, I want some of that later.
So you guys went to an arcade. Did you plow her?
Not on the first date, no, dude. I was a good guy, man. I'm not like that, you know.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
walked her back to her place, dude, and then we ended up hanging out again.
Did you go for the kiss or?
No, not on the first
Wow,
date, dude.
didn't even kiss on the first.
I just jerked off in the middle of traffic.
Second you dropped her off, you're just behind a trash can within 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like, watch this shit.
You got close. You're like, "Where's the toilet, dude? I gotta fucking lean over it."
She also clearly she goes, "Where should I take this guy?" Arcade.
Yeah,
That's either like her fuck spot, like that's her first date fuck spot. It's like near her
Yeah,
house.
Oh, dude.
Or she's like, "All right, usually I go bar, but I don't know if it'll break this guy's brain."
Yeah, it worked, man.
So what was the second? Did you ever end up,
what happened the second date? I think we just.
his lawyer told him not to talk about it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about what I can.
With the
say,
ongoing
dude.
charges, it's difficult to get
Yeah.
into details.
That was a good time, man. But I just thought about how I ruined it with a doctor. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be living in in a house right now, dude.
Yeah.
How'd you ruin it? What happened?
I had a show, and we were supposed to hang out.
Like she came to the show.
Oh, so this was
She saw me on
yeah, she
stage.
saw me do comedy. No,
He's like, he's on stage like, "I'm about to fuck the shit out of this ugly
Yeah.
doctor."
I met this ugly ass doctor, bro.
yeah, no. I was like I was in the garage, waiting to hang out with her. She just didn't answer, and then I drove an hour and a half home, and she just kind of like ditched me, and then that was it, man.
What was it?
I wouldn't say you fucked it up.
Yeah,
Well, what'd you text her?
I was like, hey, I'm downstairs.
At her house?
Yeah, she lives in like an apartment complex, and below is like a garage. And I had a show
Wait.
that night near the where she lived.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to hang out, and yeah.
She hasn't texted you back since. She just.
No, she texted me like when I got home, and she's like, "Oh, my bad, like I forgot or whatever." And then
That's crazy.
that was it, man. I think she's in the medical field, and I think a lot of those chicks just want to blump
Are
it.
total bitches, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're just tapped, dude. I think they just want like sex, and that's
They
it.
just want to blow steam off. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
stressed all day, working 16-hour shifts. They just
Yeah.
want to get their nut and move on.
Yeah.
I
So
can
she
respect
told you
that.
to pull up? Like she was like, "Let's meet," and then you were there. And
Yeah,
she
we
just-
had plans to hang out. I was like, I'll be done with my show at like 8 or whatever, and I just like waited in this garage. I was like, hey, I'm here. Waited for like 30, 40 minutes, and I live like an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
So I drove home, and then I was like, fuck, dude, I just wasted, you know.
Oh, I'd be fucking pissed, dude.
Yeah, she was probably blowing another dude or something, man. I don't know.
Or she
You know.
fell asleep.
Yeah.
She worked a long shift, fell asleep.
Yeah.
Probably found another guy, sucked his cock.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
mean,
what your brain does, though, when you're
Yeah.
sitting in that garage.
Just thinking like the worst.
Yeah, of
Well, it is
course.
true though. Like you could I could tell afterwards, like she just wanted to like, you know, suck on some tits.
Yeah, you
You
get that.
What do you mean? Like you felt like she was kind of shooing you out?
I think like those chicks and I'm not overgeneralizing, but those chicks in the like nurses and doctors, like they're working so many hours, dude.
Yeah.
So when they get off the clock, they're just looking for.
Yeah, it's a Sandra Bullock movie. They're not really spending time to like find a relationship, and one day they'll realize that they've just been working too hard, and the right man will come along.
Yeah.
It'll be you,
dude. I was there for
you
it.
can
Dude.
fuck another doctor,
dude. I'm telling you, Johnny, don't get single before you pop because you're gonna. I'm telling you, you're gonna go on a sex plow trip, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know, man. I think I'm just better off just not balancing tits with the whole comedy thing, man.
What do you mean?
I've just never been able to balance like tits with comedy, you know.
Like
it's too big,
like a relationship, yeah. Because then all I'm thinking about is tits, you know.
Yeah.
Because you can just be like, oh fuck comedy, like I'm just gonna suck on these tits.
Tits wants you to be home.
Yeah.
See, I was never like that. I used to like. I don't even like care about sex anymore. I'd literally rather take Chick-fil-A to the face than have like great sex.
Yeah, no, it shows.
Well, that's all it is now, though. Is just like sex, man.
What am I not supposed to say that? I also look.
No,
like
you're
I
not
take
supposed to say that. No, but where was I going with this?
You'd rather take Chick-fil-A to the face than tits. It's
Yeah,
you
but
don't have the
even
sex drive.
still, even when I was like only thinking about sex, I wouldn't cancel shows for it. Like comedy was always still.
Yeah, I mean, I was already with my wife when I started.
Comedy was the
doing
biggest
stand-up.
hits in town.
Wait, like in a relationship or just like smashing?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I was still always like if I was gonna bang, it'd have to be like around my shows.
Yeah.
Not
No, I was with my wife already when I started stand up. So, but if she wasn't supportive, and I've seen that, I've had friends that don't have supportive spouses or girlfriends and stuff, and they just get sucked out of the scene. You don't see them anymore.
Yeah. I got a few boys now that are just like they just found a girl and they just completely.
Oh yeah.
They're not.
Oh, there's people that quit. Like they find
Yeah.
a relationship and they quit comedy.
They quit
right
all
away,
their
like,
friends
easily.
too.
Yeah.
They quit everything.
It's like it's all they were looking for the whole time was just a relationship. They're like, oh, I don't need these audiences to pretend they love me. I'll just find someone who does, and then they're out.
It's kind of
Yeah,
scary,
right.
dude. Honestly.
Yeah,
They're
I've
just
seen
like-
good comics quit because they're like they start dating another comic. They just both quit comedy
Yeah,
together.
it's crazy.
Yeah, you can't underestimate the power, man. Tits.
Power of pussy. dude.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah, but
Now that's
gay,
a church.
dude.
How do they not make a church about that?
Yeah, or like a movie, like a.
Oh, they make a bunch of films.
a Marvel movie, like the supervillain, just like a pair of tits.
Yeah. It's stopping everybody.
Like, kill it!
No one's working. They're just looking.
I can't. It's just a big pair of fucking.
Take the shot.
Spider-Man's like, I better shoot a web all over this.
Shooting webs all over it.
I mean, you can't help but marvel at him.
Come on.
There you go.
Come on, folks.
You
The incredible bulk.
gotta pitch that idea, dude.
I'm pitching a tent.
Yeah, dude. They make a ride on that shit. at
Go to
Disney.
Sundance, be like, we got something good.
We know people like superhero movies. Hear us out. We're making one about the villain.
There's two villains in this one.
Yeah. Opening scene, close up on a butthole, then we pan out to see the city skyline on fire.
That would be cool if it was like a Godzilla size like pair of tits.
Oh yeah, dude, just smashing buildings.
Just shooting
I'd watch
mayonnaise
that.
everywhere, dude.
What's with you and the mayonnaise?
That's what's in this thing.
You know what you'd like, John? You should get into some lactating porn. It's where women are shooting
interesting.
milk out of their tits while they're fucking.
I didn't even think about that.
I think you'd like that.
Yeah, I'll try it out tonight, dude. put it up on the projector.
Gonna grab
Let
a
us
fucking
know.
quart of milk on the way home.
Let us know. I think you'd get into that.
Send you guys some videos.
Yeah. Get on the Patreon.
That's how we pitch the movie. It's just a video of you jerking off covered in milk.
In a world
Where John's a freak.
where lactation is dangerous. Tidal wave titties, rated R.
There's a milk shortage in Gotham City. He's gonna punch the milk out of their tits.
the comedic relief black dude comes out like, now that's a milkshake.
Then the shooting happens.
If you could, you could make any porno. What's the first thing that comes to mind of what you'd want to see?
Interesting.
What I'd want to see.
Yeah.
I want an ensemble cast.
Okay.
You know,
Who's in it?
I'm picturing you got to get at least one celebrity in there, like a celebrity who's gone south.
Yeah.
You know,
What is she?
Like
A goose in the winter?
No, I'm thinking I think you do this one around the guy. You pick like a Ray Romano. You know, hasn't come out with a TV show in a little bit.
I'd like to fuck you, but
The tits are right there. 3 camera shoot, single set. We just recreate
everybody loves Raymond.
That's all it is. I just want a new season.
Brad Carrots.
All you see is he's so tall that just a dick walks into frame. Raymond. I actually met Brad. He's a super sweet guy.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
I heard he's funny too.
He's really funny. Yeah, when he like headlines, he hosts, so he goes up there and does like 40 minutes.
A lot of crowd work.
There's time in between, a lot of crowd work. Yeah, really nice guy, super funny.
John, what's your porn fantasy?
I would want something deviant, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe like NASCAR, but like the Special Olympics.
All right.
Okay, now we're cooking.
Give me a second. Let me visualize this. So, guys with Down syndrome driving is what you're thinking. That's where we start.
They got cheerleaders in the.
But it still opens with the Kevin James. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine.
And then Rock You Like a Hurricane plays.
That song would get the. That song would get those boys going.
Pan out to the cars. They're all over the place.
You got tits. You got like shirtless women in the stands too.
Yeah.
Dude, guys are going to be gassing it up.
Dude, yeah. And then as the car goes by, just the wind alone shakes the titties and the asses. That's something.
That's the intro to the porno.
That's good. And then the title pops up on the screen. Yeah.
all of them pass away.
It's retardedly fast.
The numbers on their cars are a chromosome count.
Number 7 is in first.
So glad I got a mask on this one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. I wish I brought
the
one.
announcer is special needs too.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he doesn't even mention. He doesn't even notice the race. He's just looking at the tits.
It's just like there's really a lot of people here with no shirt on.
Holy shit!
Just cars blowing up, dude.
Fuck! This is the whole conversation.
Motherfucking shit, did you see those? Oh my god, those are so sick.
Do you like big nipples or small nipples, John? I take you for a big guy.
No, man, I've been blessed with, like you said, like I'm like you, man. I've seen some beanbags, dude.
Yeah. No, but nipple size. What's your preference?
Yeah.
Guy likes a fucking dinner plate.
I thought he didn't get what I was saying, but then I was like, oh no, he's actually two steps ahead of me right now.
Dude, the first ever shirtless, like the first ever nude I got, this girl sent me after like football practice, and dude, her nipples were like.
Wait, she was at football practice?
Yeah, she was actually. She would like watch the practices, and then she sent me. Like,
I thought you were talking to a football playing woman. That was like.
Oh no, that'd be awesome. But dude, her nipples were like the size of her tits. It was to this day is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
I kind of liked it, dude. I was like, damn.
It's fucking taking over the land, dude.
But then I sent it to like all my boys.
Can you zoom out of just the nipple? I'd like to see your tits as well.
She can't even show her cleavage. It's creeping up the middle.
I sent it to all my buddies though, dude, and it just like went around the school. I felt kind of bad.
I like a medium size, but I think that big nipples are kind of like the uncircumcised dicks. Like there's something freakier about them.
What color though?
I like ghosties, but if I have a long-term choice, pink.
Yeah. Less alarming, pink. Medium size preference. So you don't want too small. You don't want like a Hershey's Kiss to me. It's like, what are we doing here?
Agree.
And then a Spanish girl.
I wouldn't know, but yeah, I think
like
it was.
Poop nipples.
That's what you're thinking of when you're sucking on it. It's a lot like shit.
Oh, your nipples are like a big shit.
Oh, this is great. It's like a little poo.
Well, Hershey squirts, dude.
Let's get McMahon in here, dude. We'll really have a party.
Yeah, medium's good. Nat, what's your nipple preference?
Yeah, I think medium's good.
Yeah.
I don't feel strongly either way. I feel like too big is distracting though.
Yeah.
Note taken.
Yeah.
That's gotta be tough as a girl though to.
Yeah, no control over. Big roll of the dice.
If you gotta.
They're playing dice, these bros.
Yeah. That's what they do. They shake them up. They throw them out. They go Yahtzee.
You had see these tits?
You ain't never seen broads hang out?
When I used to play like underground poker, there like every one out of 100 people would be like a woman playing, and there's something a lot grosser about that. Like a degenerate gambler, like it's gross when it's a man, but when it's a woman degenerate gambler, that's like somehow worse to me.
You don't like that at all?
No, like somebody who's like a poker grinder, like they just smoke cigarettes and play fucking poker, and you're like, oh no.
Well, those are the ones that end up being like the 80-year-old ladies that are just hitting the slot machines all day long. Yeah, they grow up into that.
A lot of them are Chinese, right?
A lot of them, yeah. A lot of Chinese and Jews play a lot of.
A lot of Jews. A lot of Chinese.
If you go to like Mohegan Sun and shit, there's always you see those chicks.
They have like specialty Asian buses that
Really?
They have like all Chinese lettering on the side. I think they only go to like
and they never get to where they're headed.
They're just on the wrong side of the road.
causing a lot of mayhem out there in the parking garage, and then they finally get dropped off.
Going down one way is the wrong way.
Say one way, I go the one way, man. What the fuck? One way I go one way, man. Fuck me, man. All these fucking guys drive the wrong way. Oh, you fucking stupid American. Stupid fucking guy. You crashed into my bus.
Asshole.
All right, man. We're almost at 2 hours, dude. We fucking rocked out.
Wow.
Any closing thoughts? Any last words?
Yeah, I don't think that you should withhold yourself from porn. Clearly, there's no benefit to it, so give it a shot. Try
Maybe
it.
I'll jerk off tonight.
Jerk off tonight. Take
Would you
a
like
gander.
that?
I think the post-nut guilt that you felt is probably, I mean, I think you kind of feel that guilt regardless of what you're looking at when you come. I think if you're just jerking off, you feel that anyway. So do what you got to do out there.
I feel less guilty when I jerk without, but I think porn is fine in moderation. That's what I've decided. By the way, I don't like that the ski mask has like a lint thingy that keeps fucking popping out. It's not well made.
I thought you just wanted to eat it.
I would love it so much if I just sucked this mask off.
Just we'll be back next week.
Guys, thank you so much for being here, man. I hope you had a good time.
Yeah, thanks, man. This was fun.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Appreciate it.
It's nice
Glad
time.
we talked about just simple, calm topics.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
We had a good time. Johnny Salami podcast. See Drew Dunn all over the road.
Yeah.
And this was the last episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is it? Contract's up?
This was it. They said we didn't hit certain metrics and we're not getting renewed.
Interesting. Is that real?
Nat, did they tell you?
No, I did not hear that.
You're lying.
I'm sitting. You think they can hold the boy like that down? Come on down, boy.
on.
Just playing with you.
I'm pretty sure this is one of the more successful shows on the network. No?
I think we're fourth.
Yeah. You're doing great. We're proud of you, man.
We're great.
Keep doing your thing.
We're doing great. We're slowly growing. We love you guys so much, man. Thank you for supporting this podcast. We hope you're having a great time. Shout out to the ladies.
Yeah.
I hope we didn't go too hard on you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go back to my life of crime. I'll see you guys soon.
See you later, man.
Peace.